Not much.
What is up? We are here with our bros.
DJ, say hi.
What's up?
We weren't trying to exclude you, Shay. We wanted you to like have like the, I wanted you to unveil the bag of like goodies you brought.
Yeah, we want to have you bring that up. Like not now, but whenever we're
Because like everybody got a drink, and I was like, "We ready?" And you're like, "Okay, let's go fuck myself."
whenever we're getting
What?
the juices flowing, we'll have you bring up the bag of little goodies you got. Shay brought some goodies tonight,
Oh, yeah?
so we're interested in trying these goodies. Said goodies.
Nice.
DJ's like, if I would have known, would have brought some goodies too. What's
Pretty
up,
much.
guys? How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Seemed really
Good.
quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, getting a little man. Get some drinks going, loosen up a little bit.
I think the problem was
Yeah.
we just ate a shit ton of food.
We did.
We really did.
You ate like 2 plates
Yeah.
stacked.
Stacked.
How do you eat so much?
I don't know, dude.
Where does it all go?
To work?
He's got worms.
Worms.
Have you always been able to eat like just a shit ton of food?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like your whole life?
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
I used to be fat.
Well, you really were, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing
Like
pictures
a
of
big
him.
boy.
Yep.
You and Papa were both fat. You and Papa and Holden.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's okay. Me too.
And then you get a job, and then you're like, oh, wow. Working all the time.
You were fat too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't carry my weight very well.
Huh.
See? Goose is the only scrawny one
I think I'm getting fat.
your whole life.
But I drink a shit ton of beer, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
And you turned 30, bro.
calories? I turned 30. I don't think age has anything to do with it. I think that's
No.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You think so?
I drink like 6 of these in a day. Like, I don't know, like 3 to 6 a day. And like I go to the fucking gym and I act like I'm just like burning all these calories, and like I run a mile. And like I just realized that I burn like 130 to 150 calories in a mile. And it's 148 calories. So like I'm burning off 1 beer.
Damn, dude. That's a lot of work you got to put in to burn off some beer.
Yeah, so I just realized like if I'm doing that, I got to run like 6 to 7 miles a day to put
Just
off
to
the-
enjoy a six pack.
Just to enjoy the amount of beer I drink.
Fuck.
I tried switching to whiskey, but it got too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Is
like,
whiskey bad? Like, is whiskey fattening though, like beer is? No, right?
I think it's what you mix it with.
Is it?
It could numb your gut to the point where you can keep eating.
Huh.
Really?
So you think that if you just get drunk, you keep on eating?
I normally do.
Oh, okay. I think he
But
means
that's
like
just-
literally like if there's like a lot of calories and shit.
That's how you end up at a Roberto's at 2:00 in the morning.
I've been
Dude,
there.
that Roberto's hits different at fucking 2 a.m. when you're
Especially when
hammered.
you're drunk, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only way that it hits, dude.
Otherwise, it's pretty fucking disgusting.
Me and my wife got hammered down on the strip, and my mom had to come get us one time, and
You hit
that was,
Roberto's.
like, that was like the first place she wanted to go is Roberto's. And it was fucking hilarious watching her try to order her food and help the people in the store. She was like barely walking herself.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, the gentleman I am, I didn't go in to help. But it was a lot funnier watching it from outside, just putting your own words to what she was telling everybody.
Jesus.
I believe it.
She's like a really happy drunk, so yeah. DJ's not like a bad drunk.
I don't
No,
know.
he gets really quiet. You
Just
get real
get quiet.
quiet.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been drunk around Shay.
Kind of. New Year's.
A
New
solid,
Year's, yeah.
a solid buzz, I feel.
I think we were both solid buzzed on New Year's.
Yeah.
We did dance together.
This is true.
I kind of regret that now that it seemed like a good idea at the time. Everybody was dancing. And I was like, you got your dancing shoes? He's like, I brought my dancing shoes. I was like, let's fucking dance.
Did you guys like slow dance? I don't even remember seeing this.
It was just goofy.
Yeah.
It was goofy. Well, the girls were dancing, right? I think.
Yeah, all the girls were dancing. He just comes up and he goes, "Come on."
That's how you know Goose is starting to get drunk when he's like, come on, let's go dance.
Yeah, a solid buzz for sure, but we've seen DJ pretty fucking lit.
No, DJ gets fucked up on cigars, dude. Every time this kid smokes a cigar, like,
That's true. You don't get fucked up on alcohol. You get fucked up on cigars.
World starts spinning, man.
so is that, did you start smoking cigars for the first time with us, or had you smoked them before that?
Smoked them before, but I've never like smoked them like the way.
So you've like had like a couple drags off a cigar,
Yeah.
maybe? Okay.
Yeah, because usually it was that point where like you hanged out with the crowd that's like, hey, we bought that. The hell are you
Yeah.
doing? You can't smoke my whole cigar.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay. But then you guys came around. You're like, have your own, buddy.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
well, I hate people that are like that. Like, what's the point of buying things you're not going to share it.
Yeah.
Like I usually like if I buy anything, like it's like, oh man, like if I get like a bottle of whiskey or something, I'm like, yo, wait for the guys to try this.
That happens like with our buddy. We have our buddy like lives next door, and like he'll be smoking a cigar, and he's like, "Oh, can I have a couple puffs?" I'm like, "No, but you can get your own."
Sick motherfucker! You put your lips on my cigar, especially Holden.
Like, no,
like,
I don't want to make out with you, dude.
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
Holden thinks he's like a professional cigar smoker, so he like sucks on it for a little bit, twists it, and twirls
Well, yeah,
it.
it gets moist.
He's like, "Where's my cutter?"
Moist.
Fucking, you see him like smacking his lips. They're like, "What's wrong with your brother?" I'm like, "I think he's getting ready to smoke a cigar."
He's going like Wolverine.
They get moist, like you gotta like
Canadian.
slobber it up and.
Every time DJ has
Slob
a
the
cigar,
knob.
though, like every time DJ has a cigar at a party, like you look over and like you can tell he just got done smoking one because he's like,
Dude, no shit.
He's had a couple of drinks, couple of puffs, and he's having an existential crisis.
"What was that?"
What was that?
Did you guys see that?
Oh, okay. That scared the
Oh,
shit out of
okay.
me. I'm like, fuck, it's happening.
Damn it, dude. I thought that. Never mind.
I look over at Holden, and he's just like,
Chase, I'll shut the fuck up. Oh, God. Yeah, no, DJ. Dude, I like smoking cigars. You're funny. We're trying to get an actual like aerator system up here so we can smoke cigars in the podcast room. That'd be nice.
Do you smoke cigars or no?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
Dude,
if
I
I'm
know-
with the right people.
I know we always offer it, but you like your ciggies.
They just fucking get too harsh.
Fair enough.
Once you hit like that second stage in a cigar,
That last bit gets pretty rough. Sometimes.
I get-
Depends. You gotta have a good cigar.
I gave my cousin one the other night. She's like, Mrs. #weed 420 woman for life chick.
"Dang, okay."
Like that's all she lives for. She's done like everything. And then like I'm like, hey, have you had a cigar? She's like, no. She's like, I had like a little crappy one time. I was like, oh, here you go. Here's a good cigar. Give her a good cigar. And she's like, oh, this is the best. This is the life. And then she's like, oh, I could tell the second stage you're talking about. And then she's like, I'm gonna go throw up. And I was like, oh,
She found the hidden levels.
sorry. She looked like DJ in the chair.
Damn. That says a lot right there.
Yeah.
But all right, Shay, let's see what you brought, buddy.
Yeah,
I want some
I'm
whiskey.
ready for that. I'm ready
some
to
whiskey.
see this shit
Well, I mean,
before our eye starts melting.
Well, with a little fucking sample, we got a bunch of shit, people. We're gonna sample some things.
you got
Oh, fuck.
14. I got the 12.
Oh shit. Okay.
That was actually given to us, so we haven't
Yeah.
even tried it.
Well, the Glenlivet we tried.
And then
We did, huh?
Yeah. So you didn't try this one yet?
I have not opened that one. No.
I'm
Have you had
interested
it?
in
Have you
trying
had it before?
No.
No.
I had the 14 year. It's pretty good.
14. Okay.
Yeah. This is Japanese whiskey.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's Yamazakura.
Did you indulge in that one a little bit?
Yes, I did.
Is it good?
I like it.
Can I
Got to
see
be
that?
in the mood for it. This one is also Japanese whiskey.
Do you like the Japanese whiskeys, or is this kind of like
I saw them at Costco, and I just decided to buy them to try them.
There you go.
Buy him to try him. I like that.
So what's like I don't know if you know or not, but like what's super special about a Japanese whiskey versus?
It's made in Japan.
They're definitely different.
Are they?
Yeah, they're definitely different. This one has like a really strong, like woodsy taste to it.
Really?
This one does, yeah.
Okay. Which one do you like better between these two?
That one.
This one.
So this is fuck.
Is this bamboo?
I don't know.
Why
Maybe.
you gotta get like that about it, man?
Bamboo. Ooh.
Okay. And then
Smells really good.
You got the gold bar. What is that?
It's Gold Bar.
nice.
Jesus, Shay.
It's another whiskey.
All right. Am I retarded or can I can't open this?
Finished in California casks.
What's
But
that
it's
one
a
called?
blended whiskey, Gold Bar.
Oh, gold bar. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's literally
Touche.
called gold bar.
Is that the Hydra emblem on the front? I'm just kidding.
It kind of looks like it.
I don't know.
From this far away, it looked
Right?
like Hydra. Yeah.
Oh no, that's got the like the octopus with all the arms. Okay, so what is the gold bar?
Blended whiskey.
Have you tried that one?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I think it's a good, like a decent mix, but
It's a good mixer.
yeah, I don't think it's great by itself.
Like good with some Mountain Dew.
All right, guys, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
We got
Decent.
some gold bar, some Glenlivet 12 year.
DJ, Buddy, have you tried any of these?
Honestly, no.
No.
All right, I'm gonna
Cool.
grab
I
some
have
glasses.
not. So
Cool.
this is pretty good treat.
Are you a Japanese whiskey guy?
I can't say I've never tried Japanese whiskey.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Glass.
Yeah, I'll take a glass.
Grab one.
Okay.
Goose, then fucking grab
Yeah,
it.
you sir.
Fucking grab the glass.
Thanks, bro.
So
know
what
my
happened to your
glass.
guys' subscription that you
know my
had?
glass. Dude, that shit was so fucking expensive, dude.
Well, the problem is we got it and like you get like one good whiskey, and you're paying like how much was it?
It was like super expensive. I don't remember how much it was. It was
So-
like 100 something.
A month?
No, every
Yeah.
like 3 months.
No, it was like per month you pay like $90.
Oh yeah, it was
per
a month. Yeah, it was like 90, right?
And
A
then
month.
like on the third month
Dang.
you get the shipment.
I just feel like we weren't getting good enough shit to keep doing it. You know what
So
I mean?
like they were like, and
Yeah.
they ship you like the 3 samples, and then you get the like the bottle, and you get like the little bottle.
because
like-
we were getting all that shitty scotch and stuff. Remember how bad that was?
Shay's like,
I don't think
liked
that
it.
was was it the scotch that was bad?
Was it the
Yeah.
scotch or the? Yeah, the
Yeah.
scotch
Yeah.
was fucking.
One of them we gave to DJ.
Did we
and
bring
he
a
thought it was
spit bowl?
good. Oh god, we didn't.
You
We did
did.
have
I
a
remember everyone
Oh,
pouring
right
their
here.
scotch in the
Yeah.
bowl.
This tastes
And
like
then
shit. We
trying
got
to
a
give
bowl.
it to me, and then after an hour, I was like, "Guys, yeah, the scotch is really bad."
Yeah, so we're doing that, but like
Oh,
we got
that's
like
right. It was like Wolf something or
yeah, and we
Yeah.
got the only thing good we got was the 10-year, the Whistle Pig 10-year, and it was you get like a little bottle, and those are like $30.
Sure.
I'm like, this is not worth the subscription. So we
Yeah.
got 3 vials on this for like $300. Fuck you.
yeah.
So, hey buddy, save some ice for the rest of us.
Do you want to scoop the ice? Because every time I scoop ice on the podcast, you bitch about
I gotta
it.
get tongs, dude. I don't think there is a quiet way of scooping ice.
No, it's ice.
It's like when you're at like a hotel, you always know who's about to fuck. That guy's out there fucking filling up the ice bucket. It sounds just like that.
For the wine.
You ever see somebody at a hotel that's like confidently filling up an ice bucket? No, they're always nervous, like they're like the fucking porn shop or something. Here, can you grab me some more, please? You guys never had that experience, huh? Okay. I
I'm
love
the guy that's
I have.
I
and
love-
and then you guys meet at the ice
Yeah.
machine, and you're like, "Hey," he's like looking at you like, "We're about to fuck." Like, yeah.
I love watching people out there. They're always like fucking like in like that's usually like some guy in like a robe. You know, he's got like no shirt on underneath, like his like tied up pants. Like his wife was just starting to go down on him. She's like, "Ooh, let's get some wine."
and he's like,
That's-
"Fuck."
Yeah, it's like the walk of shame to the ice machine when you're staying at a hotel.
All right, boys. Which one we hitting first, Shay? Which one do you want us to hit first? You brought it.
He's like, "Can we hit the one I haven't tried?
That is fair.
You want to try that one?"
Glenn LeVay.
Glenn LeVay.
Is it Glenn Levitt or Glenn LeVay?
I think it's
What origin is it?
it's Scotch whiskey.
We'll put these on display in case anybody wants to know what we're fucking drinking here.
Where was it
on
brewed?
the table? Here, hold her.
Scotland.
Scotland.
Okay.
It's Glenn LeVay.
I don't know.
No, Glenn Levitt.
Levitt sounds
Levitt, right?
I think it's Glenn LeVay.
No, Glenn LeVay would be like if it was like from like France. Or,
Yeah.
You know, that's how they.
That's
pronounce
true. It's
their-
Scottish.
Glenn LeVay.
Glenn Levitt.
Oh, can you
Yeah,
guys just
Glenn
make
Levitt.
it sound fucking fancy?
I'd say Levitt if it's Scottish.
Like if it's Valentine's Day and I get my wife chocolate, I get her chocolat. You know, like you gotta fucking spice it up a little bit.
That sounds sexy.
yeah,
French
fucking
fry.
like, hey baby, I got you some rosés and some chocolats.
You're getting fucked right there, dude.
You
just like,
get catch me at the ice
messy.
machine at 2 a.m.
You're like, we're not playing
You
Mercy.
hit him with some ASMR on the cork pool.
Dude, I fucking nailed that, bro. Okay.
We're just doing small samples. So we got a lot of whiskeys to
What
go.
if it tastes terrible?
Yeah. I'm worried about that.
I'm catching an Uber home.
So Goose, did you like the Glen LeVay, the 14?
I didn't not like it. It was almost like not flavorful enough for me. Does that make sense? It was really smooth. It almost like tasted like a watered
You
down
said
whiskey.
too smooth, right?
Yeah, Jesus, DJ.
Holy shit.
Fucking
dude.
animal, big
DJ's
dog.
like, I'm going fucking ham.
Christ, dude. Fucking
Gotta work
half
tomorrow.
glassing it on his fucking sample.
You do work tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah.
So do I, man.
That's why.
Man, I
All right,
gotta
so this is the
drive.
Glen LeVay, the 12 year. 12. Got
12.
it.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Back to the podcast after 10 years. See, I
Wow,
think that,
dude,
that
that's-
one's better.
I think that's even smoother than the fucking 14.
I think it's better than the 14. Sorry to whoever gave us the bottle of 14.
I like it.
I like that actually. It's really good.
I really think it's smoother than the fucking 14, dude.
I did try the 14. I had bought that, and
Were you impressed or not really?
I mean, it was good. It was a little like
I think that's smoother than that.
that is smoother than
right?
the other one. It
think
had
it is.
the 14 year had a little
bite.
more of a bite.
Yeah.
But I'd also gotten the I think it's called Enigma. It's a black bottle of
Glenlivet?
yeah,
Oh, really?
but it was like 50 something percent alcohol.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So they consider those casks, right?
How was that?
It's a little kind of spicy to it.
Spicy?
Yeah, and it was fucking strong.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
I think that blackened we had? That Metallica fucking whiskey?
stronger than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think anything over like it's over the 45% or whatever normal whiskey is considered like a cask whiskey or something like that. They call it because some of them are like 113, 120 proof, and that's
Dude,
they're
I'll
super strong.
I'd drink that, dude. That's really good.
That's a really good bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty.
They sell that at Sam's
I got it at Costco.
or Costco.
That's
Okay.
better. I really think it's better than the 14, dude.
I'll trade you. It's like, I was like, this fucking tastes like shit. So come on, guys, talk. So what's up? What's going on? What's new in life? How you all been? Good.
Went to Beatty yesterday.
You went
Where?
to where?
Beatty,
Beatty.
Nevada.
Hey, you.
Oh yeah, the goat place or the donkey place.
Yeah, we passed through there when we
I
went
thought
to
it was
Tonopah.
Beatty.
So Patrick, the other
calling it
mechanic for
Beatty.
High Impact
I
Motors,
call it
Uh-huh.
Beatty.
he's originally from Beatty. His family lives out there.
Beatty.
I think it's Beatty.
He calls it Beatty.
Glenlevet.
Tomato.
So
I kind of
Hakuna
feel like they
Matata.
wanted to call it Beauty.
Was there
but
donkeys
they just
everywhere?
forgot oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Yep.
same
So
argument.
they had like metal, like
The
what do you call
fuck,
it?
dude?
That you drive over.
Why is the light?
I don't know.
What
That's never
happened?
happened. That's never happened.
I hear air.
Huh? No.
I mean, I feel air.
Well, it's
Oh,
the fan.
it's a
You're gonna
fan.
hear that in the
what the
mic's
fuck
really
was
strong.
that?
The fucking
It's happening, dude.
it's happening. Better get ready, Shay. Beatty. Okay, what were you down
I'm
there for?
ready.
Sorry, what's going on?
I'm ready.
So his dad called saying that they needed some help.
His
working
dog?
on-
Dad.
Dad.
Oh, his dad. Okay.
He needed help working on his truck. So I told him, I was like, hey man, if you're gonna go bust like a 2-hour drive out there, I'll go with you. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just went for the ride.
Well, I wouldn't say I just went for the ride.
Oh, well, I do sometimes. You stop at the cat house, the alien cat house.
No, I didn't stop there.
Oh, dude, that place is
I
dope.
stopped at Eddie's though, the big candy store. Oh man.
Where's that at?
The alien cat house is kind of like a
They
big
have
candy
Eddie's
store.
World
Oh,
itself.
baby.
out- yeah.
I didn't see that. Matt, Danny was telling me about it, but I didn't.
It's like inside of it's not like the one out in Yermo.
What the fuck,
What
dude?
the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah, it's like in a fancy building out there.
Huh.
That's also a Chevron.
Does it look like a casino?
No,
No,
it's
but-
like a Chevron gas station.
Okay.
Like just like a big one.
Fancy.
Huh.
So it's a big fancy building, but it's a Chevron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we went through Beatty when we went to Tonopah,
Tonopah.
and we
Yep.
were like, "What in tarnation is this?"
We found out they adopt out the donkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like, if you get the donkey, which is really crazy, I
we were
guess
talking to the wildlife guys out there.
they ship them like all over the world. He was saying, but if you get like, because you can just stop off the road. We stopped off. We're petting them and everything like that.
Yep.
And he's like, you guys can put up the, it's $125 for your adoption paperwork, right, for your fee. So you do the adoption fee, and then if you adopt a wild one, like the ones that are on the side of the road that like you could probably put in your truck and drive home just fine, they give you like $1,100 or $1,200 in like rebates for taking the donkey. And all you have to do is you have to have it for a year. So they like do their evaluation. So they take it to the vet. They pay all the vet fee and everything to get them checked out to make sure the donkey doesn't have rabies or anything like that. And then you get it. So they do like an evaluation on your yard, how you're handling the donkey. And then they come back at the 12-month mark and they give you your paperwork if the donkey's still alive pretty much. And then you get your check. So I'm like, dude, like that's good profit.
yeah,
Like you literally get like paid back for, a donkey, I don't know, like feeding a horse is fuck.
And then after that, you could just cut them loose. Dude, what
That
the
is
fuck?
So weird. This never happened.
No.
What'd you bring with you, DJ?
What do you
Not
mean?
enough sage, apparently.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys ever want to adopt a dog, that's a fucking just wild random fact I gave you all right there. But
Yeah, if you guys are in the market.
if you guys are in the market,
Gotcha.
No, thanks.
You're trying to say.
Shay's like, I'm good.
He's just like, if you want to be a real jackass, adopt a donkey.
Sometimes they're cute, but I can't get past the smell.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would be bad. But they do like donkey races. Like I guess they race their meals out there or something.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Like I don't know what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Burrow.
go up, if you go up,
burrow racing?
It's a like burrow racing, but the people like run with the burrows.
I thought they were going to have to get like midgets for jockeys.
No, like it's a legit thing. I
Jockeys
guess.
are already fucking small enough.
I know.
Imagine a little midget jockey on a burro, dude. That'd be fucking awesome.
We saw
dude.
the guys down at the Little Mountain. My wife, because she's like training for barrel racing. So these guys bring their racehorses down there and they're breaking them. Those guys are fucking nuts, dude.
There was like a little jockey training one.
Like
Dude,
I thought,
insane, dude.
like I'm a pretty tough guy. Like I'm a pretty tough dude, you know. But like this guy is like this little Mexican dude, like 5 feet tall, and these horses are massive, dude. Just pure fucking muscle. And that thing, he like jumps on it. Like these things are like, I don't even know, like they're barely walking them, dude. They're like fucking like bucking up, rearing up, all this shit, right? And like the dude just like grabs him, like holds onto it and just fucking jumps on this horse, dude. It just like takes off, starts bucking, trying to get him off. Like the guy goes like flying over. Hear him get the wind knocked out of him. He gets up, fucking grabs the horse, snaps him back, and does it again. I'm like, this guy's fucking insane.
Like fucking covered in dirt because
Yeah.
the horse just slammed him into the ground and he's right back on the horse. We were like,
Wow.
holy shit.
And then like once they get back up, like he just fucking runs these horses so they look like they're about to die.
yeah.
And like that's like how they practice them. And I'm like, I guess that's like
And
totally
it's crazy
normal.
because they're like, he's like standing the entire time on the horse.
Yeah.
Like, his legs had to be just on fucking fire, dude. And it was hot as shit too. Like it was hot out, and this dude just fucking—he's just drenched in sweat, dude, just pouring off of him. We were like, "Holy shit!"
And like the one guy's just like bringing it, like lining up. They had like 5 of them there, and he's just like they're his horses that he races. But like, it was nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Another random fact for you guys. I'm sorry. Those jockey guys are. My hat's off to those guys.
I don't know, man. If I ever got like, thrown a horse throw me off its back, I'd be like, I'm going to lay here for like an hour.
I'm good. Come pick me up.
You know what? You win, horse.
Just call me when the horse gets home. I think they always run home, right? That's what they say.
That's what they say.
No, I'm supposed
I
to
don't know
know how
if
to
that's
get back
true or
home.
not.
What?
A horse always knows how to get back home. They say like even if you trailer them, I guess like they'll find their way back home eventually.
Really?
That's what they say. I don't know. I'm not like a horse expert. Just
Haven't been in that situation.
I'm just fucking
Me
babbling
neither.
right now.
I've never left a horse in the middle of nowhere.
I'm gonna try it.
Try
I
it.
left a couple horse on the side of the road before, but that was about it.
They never found their way back.
Nah, we did.
All of a sudden you got a
Chinese fire
postcard
drill,
when
went
you got
back,
home?
picked him up.
Postcard.
You going for the next one already,
How the
dude?
fuck do you
I
open
can't
this
open
thing?
that one. Is it a cork?
I think it's twist off.
Is it?
Is it like really sweet? I think it's a cork.
Oh yeah, it is twist.
Oh, we're just weak.
That one's pretty woodsy.
Woodsy.
Ooh, very woodsy.
Does it smell
The
good?
Smell.
Can I smell
Taste
it?
Holy
too.
shit,
The
dude.
finish as well.
That smells like a Japanese forest.
I hope not
I've
the
never
one
been to Japan, but
where everybody.
Neither have I.
you can imagine.
Oh, that does smell very woodsy. Oh, it's a malt, pure malt. All right, you want to try it? I'm down.
Are we hitting this one next?
Fuck yeah, dude. Give a fuck.
So you
It's
said
early,
this was your
dude.
favorite out of the 2 Japanese whiskeys.
Yeah.
Right? This one is.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys
So-
you guys ready for your next round or?
Well, DJ's half
Nice
glassing it, so
What's up? It's like, let's do it.
yeah. Thank you. That's a good decent.
That's like
serving.
that's a reasonable amount right there for a taste test.
That's a little bit much, even I think.
I'm just checking it out.
Shay.
I'm checking them all out, and then I'll go through and pick a favorite, and maybe I'll have a little Mountain Dew with one.
That's usually what I try and line up for.
Mm.
I find like the one I want to mix with.
Yeah. Sound like that gold bar is gonna take the ticket for the mixer.
I feel like he went through.
It's kind of like,
I feel like that Glenlivet would make a good little Mountain Dew mixer too.
yeah.
That
I think
shit's
it would.
smooth.
All right, guys.
That'd
this
be
is the-
dangerous because you probably wouldn't even fucking know.
What is this called? The sheep.
I want to say,
Sheep.
I would probably pronounce it wrong, but I think it's Shibui.
Shibui.
Yeah, boy.
Shibui. Huh.
Shiboy, yeah. Shiboy, pure
All
malt
right, guys.
whiskey. Here we
Cheers,
go, guys.
boys.
Some Shiboy. Cheers.
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 Fuck. I put it in my mouth. I put it in my fucking mouth, dude.
You need to be patient, dude.
Nope, I don't like that.
Ooh, that one's got a bite at the end.
That one's stout.
Yeah.
I feel like I got cigar ash in my mouth.
Yeah, it's literally just
Yeah, that
feel like-
one's. Woo.
I feel like I just bit the fucking front end of a cigar off. It's not bad.
No.
It's bad. I don't like it.
It's not bad.
But it's not harsh. Also,
True.
I think it's
kind of tastes like if you were to
If I was like
lick a
snacking,
tree.
if I was snacking on pretzels right now, honestly, this would actually be really good.
Okay.
you're gonna pair that with pretzels?
Yeah.
Huh.
Damn it! You say pretzels, and all it reminds me of is Shock Top. Bring it back. The pretzel wheat beer.
I don't know how
man,
I don't like it, guys.
they discontinued it.
Describes
I had to chase
an
that
often
one.
understated classic coolness in Japanese. It's the essence of Japan culture and is considered the ultimate in taste. There's some bad motherfuckers down there then, dude.
So
if that's what they drink all the time.
swords.
I like it. Goose is dying, dude.
I don't like it.
That one's not treating Goose good.
No, that's
Nah,
bad.
he's just like, did you just put your cigar out in my whiskey bottle?
That's what it tastes like, dude. That's no shit, no bullshit what it tastes like.
I see why Shay doesn't smoke cigars. He just drinks fucking stout whiskeys.
But he said this is his favorite right here,
Okay.
so.
He did say that one wasn't
Of
very
the
good.
two,
You said this one was. You did say this
What
one was
is your
You
overall
said you gotta get
favorite
in the
whiskey?
mood for that one.
yeah, like
yeah, that's a
I see
good
it.
question.
what?
What's your overall favorite whiskey?
I don't think we've ever asked you that.
I don't know, man. It's between that aged whistle pig and the
Nice.
You
the
like
Jack
that one, huh?
Daniel's rye is really good too.
Okay.
That's what we got left of it up there.
Nice.
That's what
Oh, you got the 12-year.
Yeah.
we got 2 bottles here too.
Those are the like small batch. Have you had that one?
No.
So that's like the Total Wine Reserve or whatever. It is exclusive for Total Wine. And I guess like I don't know. They said there was only like 1 barrel of it. or
Which one
some
do you
shit like
Which
that.
one do you drink, Shay?
What?
Which whistle pig do you drink?
I had the 10-year
The
aged
10?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a 10-year, and then there's the 12-year, and that's a 12-year.
And then the
that's a
6.
private
Yeah.
reserve.
Yeah.
The piggyback's really good. Have you had that?
No.
I
The
like
piggyback is
piggyback's
super good.
Like one of my favorite mixers. Jefferson's. Have you had the Jeffersons? That shit's fucking good. It's actually almost sweet, I think.
Yeah. Jefferson is really good.
It's aged at sea.
Then we got some more black in too.
Yeah, that stuff's good. And then we got the Duke. I haven't tried that yet. And I have not tried the Hickory Hill, but I wouldn't mind cracking that open with you gents. That's a 15-year bottle. I got that for my birthday.
What about you, DJ? What's your favorite whiskey?
I'm gonna get criticized if I explain this.
I swear to God, if you
Oh,
talk
go
about the
ahead, dude.
Seagram 7 sitting on the
Swear
floor.
to God, I'm gonna get strangled if I say it.
Let's hear it. What is it?
It's Wild Turkey Long Branch.
Okay.
So I haven't had that one.
And here's where we sit back.
And the only way that I would criticize you on your favorite whiskey is if you told me it was like store brand, like the $8 bottle of whiskey.
Oh, like Seagram 7?
No, I mean like Kroger or Kirkland brand fucking whiskey.
Maker's Mark.
We had a guy show up to like one of our parties one time, and he was determined that the Kirkland brand of like their tequila was the best tequila on the planet.
I mean, it's literally the same as another tequila. It's
Yeah.
just bottled with a fucking Kirkland logo on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, so they do like their batteries and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like it could be like Duracell or something like that, and then they just put their fucking logo on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing with what's their name, Coors Light, and
Oh yeah, Coors and what's the other shit?
We'll go.
What is it called?
I can't remember.
Keystone.
Keystone.
Yeah.
Keystone.
Yeah. You don't think so, DJ?
No, it's very possible because
Have you tried them, but like side by side?
yeah, any light beer is kind of close to each other. Like if it was a banquet,
Except for Bud Light.
unless you did a banquet.
Oh, banquet, dude. There's no comparison.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
There's no comparing a banquet.
Banquet's got a good flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, you drink a banquet blindfolded, you know it's a banquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, surprisingly, that like they've tried Coors Light and they're just like, oh, Coors? And then they try Banquet and they're like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like
Like, yeah, there's a fucking huge difference in the taste of the beers.
Yeah, there
I'm
really
not
is.
sure how the two of those even.
full course meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. It's a meal in a
It's
can.
like a milkshake, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's milky.
So creamy.
You don't need dinner. Like it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in a can. That's why fucking all the cowboys drink it.
All of a sudden they're like, "Hey, we got the Coors Banquet Protein Edition." No,
Like everywhere I go, I always ask, "You got banquet?" Like I always ask if they have banquet, and they usually don't.
Are
But
these supposed to be coasters?
Yeah, you can use it as a coaster. Those are the Area 51. That's when the Storm Area 51 thing happened.
I like Coors Light too for just down in a beer.
just throw this out here. You guys think you might want to rinse out your glass to make sure it doesn't mess with the next whiskeys?
Yeah, we probably should. I'm still working on my Shibui.
I downed it. I downed it. I got it out of the way. No, DJ, you're good, dude, if you want to.
Oh no, I'm just.
You want to dump your ice and get some fresh ice in there?
It's all good.
No,
I
go ahead.
didn't know that Shay was going to bring 30 bottles of whiskey to sample, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I fucking I got stocked up. I had some others that I fucking finished at home because you never podcasted again.
I
Well,
just
we
feel like
podcast,
someone
it's
was
just-
trying to smuggle chewing tobacco within the whiskey.
Yeah, that was pretty. I see
Hey,
you're
I
trying
like
to get
chewing
rid of
tobacco.
that one.
I'm just saying, man.
DJ's
Nothing
trying to get
against
rid of
your
that one.
skull.
You're not
I mean, I
liking
don't-
this
I don't
one,
know
are
what
you?
brand- It's all right. Like I said,
That's shit, dude.
if I was
Just-
in the mood.
Just dump it out, dude. Dump it out. Get rid of it. We'll get you some fresh ice.
There goes
There you
the
go,
bucket.
buddy. There you go.
No, so we were trying to get a podcast together, guys. I'm sorry. We've been trying for how long? Like 6 months?
We still are waiting on Rob.
Feels like
Still.
years.
I know. Like we're like talking about doing this. We gotta get on a schedule and do it like once a month because I think it'd be good. But I think that I don't know. Holidays really fucked us, and then we rebuilt the studio, and then it was a downward spiral for the podcast in general. So we just kind of are building ourselves back up now currently. So that's why we took so long. We've been really depressed about. I'm just kidding. It's like
Is that why I'm finding these live rounds?
no, that's actually my wife's. That was like one of her first rounds out of one of her guns.
Just like hollow point, eh?
Yeah, so that's what they use. And then she unloaded it and she gave me one of the bullets, so I just threw it on the table.
Oh, okay.
It's like sentimental to me.
So it's
That's
not
cool.
a live round.
It is live.
It is live.
yeah.
'cause the-
Yeah, that puppy's ready to roll.
Like, yeah, you put that in your gun in just in case. I keep it up here just in case. I have a little ball peen hammer over here. I go.
Got that in a metal straw.
Wow.
Yeah. Shot the straws tapered so that way you don't fucking get stuck right there. You just for whoever keeps shutting the lights off, our spirits.
It's kind of weird. They're good now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're not big on like the ghost stuff, are you?
I don't know, man. You have some fucking weird experiences you can't explain, and you're just like, I'm not even sure.
That's right. That's what you said, right? You said you
Yeah.
have stuff that happens that you can't explain. So you believe, but you don't believe.
So, strange coincidences, or I mean, maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but
Yeah.
like, you know, there's tons of people out there that have stories of shit that they can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had weird experiences myself
Mhm.
that I can't fucking explain.
Like what?
and
Just random shit.
the most recent one is I sleep with the door shut.
Okay.
I don't.
I do too.
Yeah, I do. Me too.
I don't like it open. I have to have like the fan running and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And I woke up one night and it just felt like somebody was watching me,
Mm-hmm.
and my fucking door was open.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Really?
And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I closed it before I went to sleep.
Well,
Yeah.
Everybody was sleeping.
And then I wake up and the door was like all the way open.
was it
Really?
just you there
Yeah.
or was
Huh?
it just you there?
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, was there other people in the house with you or no?
Yeah, but they wouldn't have come into the room.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if like maybe your girlfriend had to go pee or something.
No.
No. He's all God no.
We have a door from our bedroom to the bathroom.
So that she wouldn't have went that way anyways.
Right. You had to go all the way around.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's pretty trippy. Did you lock your door?
No.
Okay. See, I locked my door.
Yeah.
So if I ever woke up and that fucker was open, I'd be calling you to come to your house and sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way I feel about it. See, I think it's really cool. I'm really intrigued by ghosts and everything like that, but I'm terrified of it. I don't know why. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like a mental thing.
Because you
Okay.
believe, right? You believe in spirits.
I've had the same thing pretty much happen,
Yeah.
but I actually saw him like open the door.
Oh shit.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You were
so
a
I
kid,
was
right?
Little kid, just playing like Super Nintendo. I'm looking like to my right because like the way the room was, my TV was across from my bed, and then to my right was a door, and that was the door for in and out of the room.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like I had the door shut because like when I play my video games, I like it loud. I like the gun noises. Playing like 007, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Really dating himself.
yeah, yep, the old
Fuck,
golden
we're
eye.
old.
So all of a sudden, I see the door open. I'm like, hey, okay. And then this, like, he was basically like shadowed, like black and white, like the skin. Like he was a man.
Mhm.
He had a tuxedo on, but he was like black and white. Like if you were to watch like a black and white movie, that's how he looked.
So this wasn't like anybody you had known of or anything like that.
And so when he opened up the door and I saw him, he was shocked that I saw him.
Really?
Yeah. And then like,
So like you made eye contact.
oh yeah,
Okay. So
then-
full blown apparition.
pretty much. Yes.
Okay.
And then he just like,
I wouldn't have slept for like 6 months.
Yeah,
after
no
that.
shit,
he
dude.
like turned around and like just ran up the hallway, gone.
Okay.
So I was just like, dude, I was a little kid.
Did you
I was
tell
like,
any? Did you tell your parents or anything?
Oh, I told them like later on. They're like, oh no, you're seeing things, you know, shit, like the total denial type bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Later on, it wasn't until we were moving to Vegas that like I find out that through the pictures, because we were going through like family photos. My mom loves doing that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw that guy, and she's like, you can't see that guy. It's your great grandfather.
What?
Oh,
I'm just like, okay, well, he was in the house.
No way.
Remember that time that I told you I saw somebody in the house?
It
That's
was
the
him.
guy.
Yep.
That's
Dude,
that guy.
That's crazy,
That
dude.
guy.
That's pretty cool. So is that like the only like major thing you've had happen to you?
No. Steven, when I was living out here, my friend Steven, he was living in a trailer park off of Belmont and like Cary area.
Mm-hmm.
They had some demon shit going on in their
Really?
trailer. Yeah. And it wasn't too hard to figure it out. Like his mom had like those China dolls. Those
Hell no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck dolls.
Fuck
So-
that shit, dude.
yeah, like basically when you think that like witchcraft shit don't exist, it got me big.
What would happen?
Basically like there would be like blood on like his steps. And then like, yeah, like seriously, his dad spent probably like 2 hours cleaning it up just for it to be back there the next
So
morning.
being
What?
We
Is
were
it-
playing Tony Hawk. Check this out, because I remember the video game. It was
Okay.
Tony Hawk American Wasteland when it came out.
Uh-huh.
One of the biggest.
Oh, that was like the fourth game
I-
or the
I think the fifth, because I think they called the fourth one just Pro Skater 4. Or
Yeah.
was it the fourth
Yeah.
game?
I think it was the fifth
I
one
don't
that
remember.
they switched to
Can't remember.
the Wasteland.
It was on PlayStation 2.
Mhm.
I know
Okay.
that. So we're playing the game, and all three of us are sitting. His cousin's there. Steven's like to the right, and like the way his trailer is, like you go inside. To the right is like their TV room,
Uh-huh.
family room. You might as well just say. And so they have a couch, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like center of the TV, and they're on each side of me in the couch.
Mhm.
And sure enough, we're just playing. I think we were up till like midnight or so. I want to say like 1 a.m. But freaking a face appeared on the screen on my character.
What?
And yeah, so like it showed up within the TV screen. And he's like, dude, you seeing this?
So,
and
like,
it's just
poltergeist.
smiling. It's just smiling at us.
Huh.
And I was just like, this is some scary shit. He's like, oh, you think this is bad? He's like, we've been dealing with this for over like a year now. I'm like, you tell me this now?
Yeah.
He's like, wait till you fall asleep, dude.
Yeah.
Wait till
Yeah.
you see them fucked up nightmares you're about to have.
He's like-
That's crazy.
He was
dude.
trying to tell me, he was like, you know those China dolls? He's like, pay attention, man, because sometimes they'll be somewhere else. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Hell no, dude.
Wow.
So
They'd all be thrown out in the garbage, dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah, we
Are they were they like was she buying them new? Was she like buying them like off of people, or like were they handed down from
a
people?
lot of them were handed down.
Okay. That's the shit that you got to fucking watch
yeah.
out for.
Yeah, and
Dolls they being like handed down from
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
just that face that was just smiling at us on the TV. Just
Yeah,
I was
no.
So
just
do-
like, wow.
Did something happen here, or was it the dolls? What did they think?
It's just a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
Just because like
Bad area,
yeah,
bad energy.
pretty much. Like you go inside that trailer, it's you just get the cold chills.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
it's-
That's the way it was
crazy.
at our old house. in Colorado.
Is it
it's
still
like-
there? Is
that shit.
is that trailer park still there?
Yeah, crazily enough, that trailer park is still there.
Really?
I don't know if anyone's living in that.
That's
trailer,
crazy, dude.
But I could always
That's
point
nuts.
it out.
It's like you move in. It's like I'm moving right back the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, sometimes though, like, cause like when we were in Colorado, a lot of fucked up shit happened to me. But like, when you, especially like as a kid, like, well, my parents were believing it, but like, still, like, what are they gonna do? We're gonna move out of the house because you're seeing apparitions and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it.
you know,
Yeah.
we got 30 years left here, buddy.
Sounds like,
They're like, we got a really good deal.
Yeah, like,
Does-
yeah. Good
does-
luck. Good luck finding this anywhere else.
Yeah. Does Yar believe in spirits and stuff, or?
I'm not sure
Not sure?
100% on.
No.
Yeah.
It's not. That's something you talk about.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, okay.
gotcha. A lot of people don't.
Just podcast talk.
Yeah.
We like talking about the strange, dark, and mysterious on here.
Yeah, we're thinking.
Also, you know, it sounds like every plot to American Horror Story on not moving out because you start seeing shit.
yeah, you can't. move out. Have you guys watched the new one?
No, I haven't.
Is it good?
I watched partial of it because
It's like-
Yara was watching it and I was
Getting ahead.
like playing video games. But I'd be like looking over at the TV and watching it.
It's like almost like slasher style, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's my, getting old or what, but man, I cannot fucking watch some bloody gory shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like really, like zombie movies doesn't bother me, but watching people get like fucking
Murdered,
yeah,
brutally murdered.
brutally fucking murdered is just something different. And
It's like,
it's
can you please put down the chainsaw?
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because like brutally murdered through like those kind of shows is weird. But I think like when you're watching like war series or something like that, or like a war movie,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
see
it's-
gory shit happen. You're like, okay, that's kind of fucking badass.
yeah, like they get hit with shrapnel and
Yeah.
something like that happens. It's like okay, I can sit through watching like that, but like not to spoil any like plot lines or anything like that. Like the one thing it made my stomach churn is watching someone get stabbed in the eye with a pair of scissors,
Oh
Jesus.
Jesus.
and I was like, oh.
See, when I watched
Kept playing Halo.
John Wick,
We had to go
3,
hide the scissors from Yara.
that shit would gross me out too. But like when I watched John Wick 3, when he fucking puts a knife through the guy's eye,
Yeah.
I was like, fucking John Wick, such a badass.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like,
Keanu
badass.
Reeves. Yeah. That movie was pretty cringy, I thought. Some of the shit they show in that one. So like some of them do get me, but the horror ones suck. And I think a lot of the stuff fucks me too because I've had a lot of like paranormal shit happen to me. But
Yeah.
the ghost movies, I can't fucking do, dude. I hate that shit. Anything that has to do with like possessions and shit like that. Like,
Are you guys horror movie fans?
with that.
Not really.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. It's hard to find a good horror movie now.
Yes.
Very hard.
Yeah.
I thought the Fear Streets were good.
Those were really good.
Did you
Those
see
are
the
kind of
Fear
like
Streets?
slasher.
Isn't that like a TV show though?
No, they did 3 of them. There's 3 movies on Netflix. And they're all like
They're full
released
like
them.
movies, but
They released them 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
So it's all 1, 2, and 3 each week.
if
I
you're
thought they were good.
if you're a fan of like the old Halloweens and stuff like that, I'd check 'em out.
Unpopular opinion. I think the old Halloween movies were terrible. Sorry, guys.
They are terrible. They're
No, they
absolutely terrible.
the new Halloween
and
movies,
very, very, very predictable. Also,
new Halloween movies.
So I think that the Fear Street was
No.
cool. Not to blow it or anything, but they did. I think they kind of mimicked a lot of the old slashers and made like a modern version.
Mm-hmm.
But they did it tastefully to where you didn't really. You're like, that could be Scream, or
like,
that.
oh yeah, that's Freddy Krueger or some shit.
Yeah, like that's definitely a scene from Jason, but I'm gonna go with it.
Like
Because
there's like in the second one, I'm not like trying to spoil anything, but like they're in like a campsite. It's like a place
Just
where
for the
these
record,
kids
With
go
a lake.
with a lake.
when
Yeah.
anybody says I'm not trying to spoil anything, they're about to fucking blow shit up.
Spoil the fuck out of it. Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm not spoiling
campsite
anything.
near a
Spoiler
lake.
Spoiler
Pretty sure
alert.
that's Crystal Lake over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's what the Japanese band named their band after.
Crystal Lake.
Wow.
You just thought about that?
I just figured that out. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
I forgot about that. And I actually like those old movies.
So you're a horror movie fan.
No.
I wouldn't say I'm like a
Classic horror movie.
Yes, and it's not for the gore or any of that. It's you'll find a lot of comedy
Yes.
in the old ones.
Yes.
Well, the plots are. I think like the movie making was just better back in the day than it is now.
I just miss
You
that
had to put a
old
lot more
comedy.
thought into it and a lot more like like, not to say anything about modern costume design, because there's still a lot of great costumes in movies, but it's like, you know, a lot of it's done with CGI these days when it wasn't, you know, way back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day when you saw like if something was scary, like that had to be legit makeup that made it scary.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like, and you see it, you're like, oh god, dude, it's just
You're
CGI.
like, wow, that graphic was bad.
Yeah. No,
I just
do
felt
agree.
like I was playing my video games.
I just feel like everything's rushed now in the movies, especially like horror films. They do like they set up the entire movie in like 5 minutes, as opposed to like back in the day, it was like an hour and a half of setting up the fucking story of who the killer was, and then all of a sudden the movie started.
Yeah.
I just feel like they had more of like a big budget back then, to where they used to have like, you know, nowadays they don't get that big budget.
Maybe.
I think movie writing was just better back in the day.
Yeah.
It really like the story, like they followed more of the stories. Their plots were better.
Cause like the original Halloween was on TV the other day, and it was just playing, and I was just watching it, and like the one take like camera shots and stuff, like the way they did like their angles and everything with the cameras, it was badass, dude. Like,
Whose stomach just like gurgled?
What was
Probably
that?
mine.
I just hear. Like,
No, yeah. So like I agree. Like they
DJ, that was probably
he's
mine.
probably fucking drinking that Shibui or whatever
Shibui.
he had.
It's that ash, you know?
No, like I think that like the back in the day, like all the movies, not just like even the action movies and stuff like that, like they had better plot lines.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the reason that like Rambo was cool is because you actually spent 30 minutes running through the fucking jungle with him to get to the camp.
Yeah.
Well said.
By the time you get there, you're like, fuck, bro, I'm fucking
You're just like,
tired with
dude,
you.
you just hopped in a helicopter not knowing, and yet you knew what switches to hit? That was insane.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Your
know,
intelligence is insane.
back in
man.
the day when you went on like a stakeout in a cop movie, like you're on the stakeout eating popcorn with them for like an hour, just fucking waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Every Die Hard movie.
That's the way movies used to be, though. Like it's like the old Clint Eastwood movies. Like you'd spend 30 minutes watching him fucking ride to the next town.
Yeah. Felt
It's
like you
just
were playing Red Dead
Fucking,
Redemption.
yeah, cut scenes of
With
him.
no
fucking,
fast travel.
oh, jeez.
Every Terminator movie, they're just at the end with that lone road, just
Yep.
driving.
Yeah.
That's where fucking Fast and the Furious. Did you see the new Fast and the Furious?
I did.
Have you seen it?
No.
Are you going to?
You refuse.
No.
I'm not going to. Can you tell me, is it good?
If you're into fantasy movies,
Fantasy movies, like how? Does there like
Yeah.
magical powers going on? Like one of them gets knighted. There's dragons. Like
You don't need magical.
let me explain. When you have a Fiero spaceship, that's my fantasy
One of them
movie.
gets knighted.
Hold on. You don't need magical powers when you got family.
Like,
oh,
is
geez.
this shit like Game of Thrones crosses fucking Fast and the Furious, or what's going on here?
Okay, fantasy movie. That's your fantasy movie.
That's my point.
What do you mean here? Are we talking like what's that? What's the fucking movies? The Expendables.
Yeah, basically. There's just action going on everywhere. Military.
What is
shooting
your
at
take of a
everyone.
fantasy movie, DJ?
Pretty much like you said. Expendables.
He's like spaceships
I'm like
that are
guns.
made out of my car.
I'm like anything on Pornhub, really.
I try to stay away from those sites.
Oh yeah, he's a magazine guy.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot.
He's not wrong.
Hey, DJ, it's 2021. It's
And
time to get out of the 70s.
I still write in cursive. Apparently,
He
that's a
does.
shocker.
That's a dead language.
That is a
bro.
70s thing, also.
I don't know, man. That kind of stuck. That 70s show, big impression.
Wow. So that's what happened.
Yeah, I think after watching that as a kid,
You hung out at your buddy's trailer park too much and you only had one channel.
Yep,
The face scared you, so you guys just watched that 70s show.
pretty much. And then
Okay.
after that 70s show was Dukes of Hazzard, and you're just like, yeah,
There you
that's
go.
Downey.
I don't think we're allowed to
Jesus.
say that anymore, dude. Dukes of Hazzard's racist now.
Yeah, we're
so
probably gonna get fucking canceled now. I'm just joking.
This is
Just
fucking.
like, wow, when did family become racist?
All right, I'm trying some of this Gold Bar. I'm
Gold
ready.
bar. We're hitting the gold bar. All right.
I feel like Shay went down to like a cellar somewhere
Yeah,
with a
see, right
secret passage with like some eye reading and everything,
So what?
just to get that gold bar. Just have like one of those secret.
There goes the lights again.
I actually
Like,
watched. I'm
Charlie's-
I think it's the ice.
you're angering the spirit.
Yeah, I
holding.
think this
Guys.
room's haunted, dude. It is
I
haunted.
think it
in
is,
here.
bro. Because
There's
our
a
horn
lot of-
fell.
That's why Goose always says something about it, because the spirit's pissed off and speaking through Goose.
With the
I
eyes.
think so.
Goose is fucking possessed. He
But
got
I-
possessed in Tonopah.
I did get possessed in Tonopah.
What'd you bring back from Tonopah?
I didn't get possessed, but something definitely entered.
Something
Who toned
attached to
your
him,
paw?
like for a brief moment.
So like, you want some ice, bub?
I got this.
Okay,
Damn.
fucking boss ass motherfucker. Would you like some ice? He's like, well,
Yeah, I don't
not
really
now.
like-
You want some fresh ice?
No, so when I was in Tonopah, we came. I don't think anybody's heard this story in the podcast yet. So, it was our first day
I
there.
haven't heard this story.
No? Oh shit! I didn't even tell you guys.
Maybe it's President Trump. I can see the little plaque from right behind you, dude. He's like just smiling, winking at you.
Smiling away. No, so we came. I had where were we at? On the
Where?
third floor, right?
You guys?
Yeah.
Where you were staying?
So we came down. Anyways,
What do
I
you mean?
remember.
From where you were staying?
No, we were
You
on
were
the
on
third.
the fifth.
I was on the fifth. You were on the third.
I was on the
So
third.
we were checking out like everybody else's room. Supposedly the third floor is like one of the most haunted floors there.
Okay.
I was like little kids and shit running and stuff. Our mom, we took the whole family. So like our mom ended up like freaking out. She started crying. Said she just felt really emotional. And then she
In
was
my
fine.
room.
in his room. And I'm like, I don't fucking feel shit on this floor. Like I don't think this hotel is as haunted as they're saying it is. So we go down to the bar, and like you guys know me, like I've never turned down a beer.
Right.
Like you guys know me.
Yeah.
So we go down to the bar, and like I'm sitting there, and like I just fucking smell strong black licorice.
Like we're all sitting there. It's me. We were waiting for our mom and stepdad, and it's me, him, my wife, and his wife, and we're just chilling, waiting in like the lobby area. And he's like, do you guys smell that? And we're like, smell what? He's like, black licorice, and we're like, I don't smell shit, dude. And he's just like, and he was just like zoning in and out, and we were like, whatever. Like we ordered beers, and we were like, you want one? He's like, no, I'm good. And we were all kind of like,
So
Okay.
I smell the black licorice, and like it's fucking like I'm like, you guys hot? Like anybody fucking sweating? Like I'm cold. Like I got like the chills, like almost like fever sweats going.
Okay.
Like full blown cold sweats, and they're like, no, we're fine. I'm like, it's fucking hot down here, guys. Is it humid in here? They're like, no, dude, like we're fine. And then that's when they offer the beer, and I'm like, no. And they're like, you're right. And then like,
and then
I
he
had-
just like sat back.
I had
and,
like a
put his
piercing,
head down.
like a piercing headache, just like in the side of my temple right here. Like, dude, like fucking like migraine headache.
He just like had his head in his hands, and he was just like covering his face. And
So
I was
bad.
like, I like tapped Danny, and I was like pointed at him, and she's like, "What's wrong with him?" I'm like,
And then finally, our mom and like our stepdad comes down, and they're like, she comes down, and they're like, is he okay? And she's like, Allie's like, he's not feeling good. Like I had to go get him Advil from the front desk and everything. And she's like, you good, buddy? And I'm just like, yeah. Like I started getting like super irritable. Like if like she asked me, she's like, are you good? And I'm like, I'm fine. Like just fucking like just leave me alone. Like I'm good. Just I got a headache. Let me chill. Don't talk to me. And we were going to the Clown Motel.
Oh man.
Yeah,
which is
so-
a haunted place there as well.
everybody's all excited to go to the Clown Motel, and like they're like asking all these questions. I'm like, let's just fucking go. Like I got up and I just walked out the door.
And like he was like with his hand, he was walking, dude, and he was just like snapping, dude. He was just like he looked pissed.
I wanted to just like,
And everybody's kind of like, what the fuck's wrong with Goose? Like,
I wanted to just like fucking flip the table over and like tell everybody to shut the fuck up. Like I was that state of mind. I was so pissed and just irritated by like I could hear everybody breathing in the fucking hotel.
Dang.
And it was just under my skin, man. And we walk outside. I get in the truck and Allie's like, you good? I'm like, just give me a minute. And I don't know. By the
we
time
drove to the Clown Motel. We got out, which wasn't far.
maybe
It was like,
a mile.
yeah. We got out and he was fine. He's like, hey guys. He's like, I don't know what the fuck happened to me. We were like, the fuck, dude?
It was like literally like somebody just took a blanket off of me. And I was like, good. Headache went away. I couldn't like I wasn't hot anymore. I was like, what the fuck just got inside of me?
And everybody's like, dude, who's shitting your cereal?
Yeah.
So they're getting mad. They're like, what the fuck's Goose's problem?
Because it was like our first, like our only
We just-
night there.
we
So like
just
we're
got
all
there.
happy, you know, and Goose was in a fucking shit mood and sick. We were like, what the fuck happened to Goose?
Like everybody just takes it to like, oh god, like he fucking had to drive and now he's in a fucking pissed off mood. I'm like, I don't know. I might have just fucking got possessed by a demon,
so
but I'm
Goose
okay.
is like dying on the couch, and me, Allie, Danny, we're all enjoying our banquets, just fucking drinking our beers, and Goose is like over there like fucking spasming on the couch. And we're like, what the fuck's wrong with Goose?
Yeah, my fucking wife's gambling. Fucking, they're all having like the vacation of their life, and I'm like the fucking exorcist on the couch.
Yeah, we don't know what he doesn't even know what happened.
It was
to him.
legit, freaked me out.
But
It legit.
as soon as
I
we
didn't-
left the hotel, he was fine.
I didn't want to go back for a little while. Like
Yeah.
I avoided it. We went and got lunch, and then we went to the bar. I got drunk, and then I was like, all right, let's go back.
Yeah.
But like when we went back, like I guess like almost laid down a barrier. Like we kind of like doing shit like ghost hunting and stuff. Like, you know, you got to kind of say a prayer and kind of keep yourself cleansed.
Yeah.
And
Salt and sage everywhere.
we use a lot of
The Palo Santo.
Palo Santo wood.
This shit right here.
We have oils of it.
Yeah.
What is it?
So they call this holy wood. It comes from where's it come from?
I forget. That's where Shay got that whiskey.
Like Guatemala or something like that. And so they say when you use sage burns good and bad energy.
Ecuador.
That's true.
Ecuador. So they say they call it holy wood, and it only burns the bad energy
Yeah.
Hmm.
and leaves good. So
Because
we
they-
keep a bunch of this shit around. And,
They say like, yeah, sage burns everything, which
Yeah.
is bad because
Yeah.
then it's just like an open fucking room for whatever you want to come
Yeah.
in, pretty much. If there's not like good fighting off the evil, pretty much, then what the fuck's the point?
yeah. And they call this, like I said, holy wood. So
Maybe I'm just trying to be neutral.
That's why that one time okay, Mr. 2021.
it smells pretty good.
He's
too,
like, maybe
usually.
I don't care what you identify as. No, so that's what we had over the horn over, and I think that's what we pissed somebody off one time with, because that horn's the one that got kind of flipped across the table.
And this is the same shit right here, but it's just in an oil,
That's what we use when we ghost
like
hunt.
an oil form. Oh fuck!
I'll fix it.
Hey DJ, how's that whiskey, buddy?
He's like, I was waiting to cheers.
Dang. It's pretty sweet, honestly.
How the fuck do you open this thing?
Hold on, we're drinking the whiskey, Bob.
Go ahead.
I like it.
Oh, there we go.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. It'd be a good mixer.
Just the oil. And it smells pretty good too.
Takes a little smell for himself. Do you guys burn like sage and stuff?
Occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple.
Not like a regular like thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give you some sticks of this so you can try it. It's like sage. You burn, and actually, what's really crazy is before it goes out, the flame actually like floats off of the wood.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I don't know how it does it because I've never seen that happen before. But like the flame will literally like quarter-inch between the fucking wood, and it'll just sit there idling for a minute. And
One
just
of those things,
goes out.
unexplainable. You know, kind of like is that something to do with the
Kind of like getting partially
energy
possessed.
in that, or yeah, Goose was definitely fucking possessed, 100%.
But yeah, so that's my
by
story,
something
guys.
that got its weedy shit in.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I said he said you were definitely possessed. I said by something that got their weedy shit in.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. And I saw my first orb too. I've never seen an orb.
yeah.
before.
He's seen one
Okay.
with his
my
own eyes.
Oh, with your own eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
So
That's
You're like, guys, we're leaving. Let's pack up.
Yeah,
honestly, it's better to see than it is to feel.
yeah, I agree. So I was in the Lady in Red room, which is the one that is actually like the most famous room in the hotel because that's
Okay.
she was like one of the lead chicks for the brothel, and her ex-boyfriend
man.
got jealous and murdered her outside of the hotel, outside of the bedroom.
so
And-
like the hallway where she got killed is you still walk through it literally to get
Yeah.
to the room.
Like where like you walk
Yeah.
out the door, like it's like a couple of feet, and that's where he killed her. So like it's like one of the most famous stories at the Mizpah. So me and Allie got her room. It was the Lady in Red room, and they say that because everybody reports seeing a lady in red up there, and she stays in that bedroom. So we were up there, and this is after all that shit happened. We came back. I'm feeling good. We got a little tipsy at the bar, so we go back up because we were actually gonna go out ghost hunting that night. And I'm sitting in like there's a rocking chair next to the bed, and like this is all like shit that's like actually like original. They restore it and keep it in the hotel. So like some of the stuff's like probably stuff that could have been in her room even, but it's all original pieces from the hotel.
Okay.
So we're up there. I'm chilling in like the chair. My wife falls asleep on the bed, and I'm watching like fucking like America's Got Talent videos on YouTube or something like that. And I'm like in the rocking chair. I'm just like kicking it, and like you kind of get like the vibe, like you're saying. And I just kind of like looked up like that, and like from the door, like this fucking like blue ball, like whitish blue, bright, almost like a welding light. It looked like to me.
Yep.
It just went from like the door, and it went to the other door, and just disappeared.
Wow.
And I was like,
Scared you, right?
yeah, I just grabbed my wife. I'm like, babe, like we got to get up. Like, I think they're downstairs waiting for us. She's like, what? Like, what's going on? I'm like, let's go see if everybody's awake. Like, let's
He
just
didn't
get up.
tell her, but he wanted to get the fuck out of there.
I wanted to get out of the room. So I woke her up. She's like, why are you hurrying me? I'm like, we just got to get the fuck out of the room right now because there's some shit in here. But I wasn't like, I didn't feel threatened or anything, but just seeing that, you know, it just kind of fucked with me a little bit. So,
And then, of course, like, we like took videos and shit of like all the floors, and you hear voices, and
yeah, they got
you
like
can,
a
like see some shit
pretty cool EVP.
of like somebody laughing.
And they got one of
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm good. Nope.
They got one of me like I'm talking about how I don't want to do ghost hunting in my room because I'm like it's gonna fuck with me mentally and I can't sleep. And my mom's like, she's like, well, dude, do you know they can go through the floor, this, that? I'm like, I was like, I can't do it. I can't get scared in my own room. And it like none of us are talking, and like a voice is like, I can.
You can hear it like whisper.
Legit. We'll show you after the podcast.
It says what?
I can.
I can?
Yeah.
We have it on the record. I'll show you after the podcast if you want to hear it.
Because it was, and then there was like another, like we were on the second floor, and like there's stairs. It's an old hotel, so there's stairs. There's only one elevator, and like I opened the stairs, like the door on the stairs, and I like aimed my phone down there, and like it was just me and Danny, but she was like really far away from me, and I opened the doors to the stairs, and I aimed my phone, and I was just letting it sit there for a minute, and you can hear, who's down there, and then that's it. I don't hear that. But I go back later on and check the video, and you can hear it clear as day, dude. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it was trippy, dude. There was some weird shit that happened in that place. And then there's a cemetery too in the town. We checked that out at night.
I don't think cemeteries are weird though because
Shit stays where the person died. I feel.
it's not gonna
Yeah, but
follow
I mean,
the body.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I'd never want to go to a cemetery at night, dude.
No.
No. You know why?
Why?
Because I don't want to be the first victim of a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, man. Us for Since Exile took photos in the cemetery.
Oh Jesus,
Dude,
It's the one right there off Owens.
oh fuck, you did?
you actually took pictures in a cemetery?
Yeah.
That's so metal.
I know, right?
I know, right?
I wonder if Alejandro's actually got possessed. That's why he's just a dick.
Did you guys' logo look like a dead tree?
No.
Oh,
No,
that's
we
surprising.
weren't black metal enough to be that guy.
Okay.
Oh man, speaking of that,
Uh-oh.
I seen this advertisement for a show that's happening here pretty soon, and I was like, I'm glad that they have these like, you know, actual font letters next to the names of all these death metal bands that look like they were stacked up twigs
They actually had the names next to it.
underneath it. I was like, good, because I couldn't read a fucking one of these.
Dude, that was always, I never understood that. Like, I don't even know who writes these things or who designs them.
We had an old bass player at Booth. He all he listened to was bands with logos where you couldn't understand what the fuck their name was.
He named what was his band's name?
Nephrectomy.
Nephrectomy. Had something to do like a fetus, right? Or
It was a mad scientist in Russia or some shit back in like World War II. He would like take fetuses out of, I don't know. It was like some fucking, it was like it was like a procedure he did. It was called a nephrectomy.
yeah.
So that's what they named their band.
I don't get
It was
the
like
death metal
about
thing.
killing fetuses or some shit. I don't fucking, it was some stupid
okay.
shit, dude. Yeah.
He basically got the idea from every death metal band.
Yeah.
Like Autopsy. They're like
Yeah.
number one.
Are these guys
Basically, what
really
you're
this
talking about
weird?
is
Or do
basically
they
that
just
band.
Yeah.
or do they just try and make it seem like they're that weird?
I think they try.
No, what happened? See, with death metal, it wasn't. They never used the tree font until the Norwegians, like Norwegian swamp metal stuff. Came
No,
in.
why did these guys try to make themselves so over the top with like, oh, killing babies and dying fetuses and
I honestly don't know.
like that's what you're asking, right?
yeah.
Do they try to make
Like,
themselves that
why-
weird?
Why can't like if you worship the devil, that's cool, but like why can't there be like a rapper that worships the devil and has like the same shit? Like I think that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the title. I mean, if you're a death metal band, you're basically going to talk about death. Where like if you're into satanic stuff, then you're going to be a black metal band.
I just think
They're
that
the
it's
ones
so.
who
I think that it's.
worship Satan.
I
Or
think
be
that
Led
if it,
Zeppelin.
I think that if people were that weird though, what I'm
Well, they
getting
took a
at
stairway.
is like you can be into fucking death and worshiping the devil and all that stuff, and not like metal. So why the fuck do you have to start a metal band?
Yeah.
It's because in the Bible it talks about Cain, and with Cain that there was metal music,
Back in the day?
back in the day.
Okay.
And that metal should be not mixed with clay. I don't know if you're into that stuff.
Here's where I sit back.
All right, just sit back because basically they're going to talk to you on how Jesus is the rock,
Okay.
how he is your solid ground,
Mm-hmm.
and that like anything that is not within, like with rock, metal is usually demonic. So that's when the Bible talks about metal and stuff, it's a bad thing.
Huh.
Are we talking about actual metal?
No, yeah,
Like
metal.
physically,
like metal, like anything
Okay.
that's like iron, metal.
That's
It-
worse. That's like considered demonic?
Yeah, it basically states it as a bad thing.
Huh.
Huh.
So, is it bad to use aluminum foil then?
No, I mean, I see where you're going with that.
I get it.
It's
Tinfoil hats.
Well, tinfoil helps block out frequencies.
Yeah, that's what we're getting at. So, but why? So you think that the metal bands are doing? So you mean to tell me? Hold on, wait a minute. These religious guys
Mhm.
are making death metal bands, and that's what you're affiliating the two with, or did I misinterpret that?
It's a little bit misinterpreted in a sense because, like, by religious guys, like, it depends on what you're following. Because if you're a religious guy and you're trying to do metal, like, metal's not really a good thing within the Bible.
Okay.
So see where I'm going with this?
So it's like these guys are rebelling against religion, essentially,
Modern religion.
when they become
Well, yeah.
Modern religion.
when they become metalheads or listen to metal.
In a way, yeah. Actually,
Or is
like,
that what it used to be represented as?
that's used to be what it was basically.
Okay.
Used to
Okay.
be.
See,
That's
I
why,
was-
like back in the day, like my mom, for instance, when she was growing up, her mom was very religious, or our grandma, and she would tell her that she was possessed because she would listen to like,
I get
Motley
it.
Crue
I get
and
it.
fucking all these bands back in the day.
Right.
So she like legit thought my mom was possessed because she listened to this kind of music.
Gotcha. Okay.
So is that essentially what you're talking about? Or?
It's basically a rebellion, yes.
Okay.
In a sense.
Okay. So why are so many Christian metal bands now?
That's a good point right there. That really is a good point. There's, I mean,
and I just find it hard to believe still
There's,
that all these guys just ended up liking rock and metal.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't there a demonic rapper? Why isn't
I'm
there
sure
a
there
demonic
are.
techno guy?
I'm sure there are.
I think, in my view as a Christian, I think it's really just getting the people that take it too serious to an acceptance of metal, if that,
Okay.
does that make sense?
Didn't they say like the guy
Yes.
Juice World or whatever the fuck his name was demonic? They said he was like a Satanist or some shit like that. I think
Fuck's Juice World.
he died.
Oh,
I don't know.
sounds about right.
He was a rapper.
He's
At
a SoundCloud
one
rapper.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay.
No, a lot of people like worship his music, but I don't really listen to a lot of rap, so
That's interesting.
couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
You know, I never heard of a fucking Satanist country singer.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
why can you not be like something? Like, I just don't see how all these guys ended up in metal.
Because, like I said, it was rebelling. So, like, metal was like the rebellious thing. So maybe that's why they all had to just get into metal. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't think anybody's getting my question. Can you give me some more
I
ice?
think it's probably because it's
You
hard
want
to
fresh ice?
sound
Yeah.
angry in country music.
Yes, it is.
Well, no. Yes, I guess. But
Like you can talk about it the way that they make country songs, but I never heard a country song that's like, fuck you for leaving me.
that's what I think that, like, that's what I was trying to say is I think that,
Yeah, they got
like,
that song's like, fuck you, bitch.
the death metal became
You
like,
broke my heart.
it became more of an image
Just about
than
it.
an actual like way of life. Like, I don't think any of these guys actually believe in anything they're singing about. They're just making songs.
Yeah. Just making babies.
You know?
Unless you're the vocalist to, like, what was I going to bring up? Cannibal Corpse. I mean, if you really go through those lyrics, you would really probably think he was a serial killer.
Really?
Just, I mean, you can look up any one you
I
want.
feel like it's those guys like that and Thyarda's Murder.
There's murder, not so much as like Cannibal Corpse, but like
no,
there
but
is
like
murder,
there's some
yes.
pretty heavy
Oh,
shit
yeah.
in there.
Like, I mean, if you're talking about like your face to a meat grinder, or
Yeah.
something, it's like okay.
Like, okay, buddy.
Yeah. I know.
down.
Austin used to listen to him.
I think it's weird.
He's like, you're into Whitechapel
think
and
it's
all
weird.
that? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Hold on, let me look him up on LimeWire.
I just can't listen
okay.
to lyrics like that and think that's cool. Like,
Bruh. LimeWire.
That destroyed so many computers.
DJ, stop making me feel older.
Okay. Yeah, looked him up on FrostWire.
Do you remember downloading shit back then though? Like
Yeah.
bootleg.
7 days later, you get that movie and it's in fucking Spanish.
I can't believe you got yours in 7. We lived down in the country, dude. It was like fucking like a month.
Well, that's because,
Like-
satellite internet connections are terrible.
By the time my shit downloaded, it came out on
Horrible,
fucking DVD already, and I was like, oh fuck.
That's where you learned about on how like the internet like tube section within the settings worked, and then on how you needed more seeders and you needed peers to
We moved to-
actually get your downloads.
Jesus, DJ,
We
you
moved
got
to
into
Vegas.
it.
Yeah.
we moved to Vegas when I was 18. And that was the first time I actually got to game online.
You got to experience. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's so fast.
Yeah, dude. That was like my first actual time experiencing playing online because, dude, like you'd play like back in Colorado, I'd get online, dude, and like you'd be playing like you're in the game. You like fucking shoot somebody, and like 2 minutes later, the guy dies. You're like, what the fuck,
You're
dude?
just fucking murking, dude, for like
Yeah.
You got like you're on like your like 6
Yeah.
kill streak, and then like you reset.
You're still at the loading. You're still loading into the game.
That or like
What,
fucking you don't even know that you're disconnecting and you
Yeah.
shoot like 4 magazines into them and you're just like, okay, and then it catches up and you're dead. And you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You literally just get like the AC 130, and then like it fucking like kicks you to the lobby.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck just happened?
So from time I started playing video games, which was like 7 or 8 to 18, I never actually experienced real online gameplay.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't.
So
At least you didn't have to deal with getting disconnected because your mom got a phone call.
This is true.
Dial-up days, buddy.
I had to deal with basically people on LimeWire labeling bands with the wrong names. So when my friend would get an album and be like, hey man, play that song, he's like, it's not on this album. I'm like, what, dude, like it's on LimeWire. He's like, that's not the same band, DJ. Someone
like-
called that band something else.
Oh,
He's like, yeah, it says that it's that.
dodged.
I'm like, hey dude, this the Faceless
Barbie
man.
Girl by Aqua.
It's fucking
No, you-
2 girls, 1 cup or some shit.
So comes to find out, people would actually label their regular bands that they're trying to get like promoted. So they'd put them on LimeWire as like
Oh, yeah.
Faceless or like any like mainstream band.
There
And then
was
you
this-
download it thinking like, oh okay, who the hell is this?
Were there some that you like put on though, and you're like, oh, this is actually pretty damn good.
I like this band. They were called Coral Ann,
So
but they labeled them as the Faceless, and I was like, hey, this is really good. And then that's where I got in the
the
argument.
first time I heard
Put 'em on,
the first
like-
time I heard Attack, somehow it got downloaded onto a Cash album that somebody bootlegged,
Okay.
and my buddy gave it to me. He downloaded it off the internet, and Attack was the last track. It was Stickly. And it was when they had just came out with it. It was like one of their like their demos pretty much. And for like the longest time, dude, I was like, oh, this band Cash is so heavy. Like this must be their news. Like I'm telling everybody this is their news. It's like party in your bedroom, and then it's fucking Stickly. So
Fucking cash.
but I didn't know until they actually came out, and I realized that they were 2 different bands. So like for the longest time, everybody was like downloading Cash because of me, and then there's like the gayest fucking band ever because they wanted to hear Attack.
What is Cash?
You never heard Cash?
No.
No, that's terrible.
here
You
we
don't
go.
want to. You good, buddy?
Yeah, I was seeing how long we're at.
Yeah, man. So
an hour.
basically, they made a death metal band sound like a metalcore band. And I was like, hey, this metalcore band's pretty good. And turns out the Faceless is actually like a death metal band. And you're like, okay.
Thank God for Apple Music and YouTube, and Spotify.
Yeah, thank God for when they had to be like, hey,
And not
we own the
Pandora.
rights.
Fuck Pandora. Huh?
Thank you.
I'm down to try this.
You want to hit that?
I want to hit the Hickory Hill, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's hit it. Cameron says we're at an hour and 14.
Yeah, like an hour and 10. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a hot date?
No.
Hold on. Yeah, with the fucking couch, dude. I'm going to polish off this bottle of bourbon real quick and we'll get out of here.
Did you guys check out Iron Maiden's Writing on the Wall video?
Did
No.
not.
All right.
So,
What is that?
Their new song?
I didn't even see that. I have to check it out though.
Check it out.
Yeah.
It's
The what?
Iron Maiden. It's got a new one out called Writings on the Wall.
That smells good.
The video is pretty symbolism.
How do you guys feel about Joey Jordison passing away? I don't know if you guys are Slipknot fans or not. He's an incredible drummer.
I think that's kind of why Rob missed out.
That might be why he hasn't been here.
He's a not fan.
He's mourning.
Yeah, I think he's mourning, dude.
Try that one on for size. See, I don't know. I like Joey Jordison for the Murder Dolls.
Yeah.
I was a big Murder Dolls fan.
And Wednesday 13.
Wednesday 13 was good too.
Yeah.
I like the Murder
I believe
Dolls.
he had a part to
Yeah.
do with Wednesday 13.
I think the Murder Dolls separated and then he started Wednesday 13.
Yeah.
What's funny is
He was also drumming for Rob Zombie for a bit too.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say I can compare that to the vocalist of Devil Driver.
Mm-hmm.
I still miss him in Cold Chamber. I think a lot of his best work was actually with Cold Chamber.
Damn, DJ, just fucking
I'm not a Slipknot fan. So
nanny
yeah.
service over here, dude.
You're pouring that on top of that?
What?
I said, did you just pour that on top of that?
I did.
Huh.
I'm like, I can't say I'm like a big Slipknot fan, but I
can't
like
either.
him.
I like him.
I like Slipknot.
I can't say that I'm a big fan either.
No, I can't say I'm like a massive fan, but I like Slipknot. Like,
I don't think I like I like the idea of Slipknot, but I don't actually like Slipknot itself.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's no different than saying Noose. Noose and Slipknot are like the same thing.
I just don't like the band.
Boo.
I think you took that too far.
Oh, honestly, I probably because when I first
How
heard
is
of
it?
Slipknot, it wasn't even on the radio. It was
Is it good?
actually watching the first Resident Evil movie.
It was terrible. I'm gonna try it.
I mean, it's bourbon, but not bad.
It's good.
Guys, I gotta say, mixed tastes really good.
Dude, you like the only guy I know that takes a fucking 15-year fucking bottle of whiskey and mixes it with something else.
It tastes really good. I'm not gonna lie.
I think you need to.
Down in with Coors.
No, DJ, how warm is that beer at this point?
I stopped drinking.
The fucking sunglasses are supposed to be blue on there, and they're yellow now.
The sunglasses are red. I didn't even know they turned red.
It's so warm that they're actually gray.
all right, this is Hickory Hill for our listeners out there.
That shit's
Hey,
good.
Hickory
I like
Hill
it.
Actually
ham?
pretty good.
Yeah, Hickory Hill ham. DJ just mixed like a $200 bottle of whiskey with like. I don't remember which one you had in there, buddy.
I'm pretty sure it was the Gold Bar.
Was it the Gold Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we had last.
So this is why I drink Wild Turkey Long Branch.
Because you don't give a fuck. You just want to get drunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what Wild Turkey will do to you.
Yeah, it'll do the job.
Oh, it does the job pretty well. If I need to forget yesterday, it works.
Jesus, DJ.
Jesus.
Did you ever find your Xbox?
What?
Are you looking for an Xbox still?
An Xbox
The
Series
one.
X?
Yeah.
Or the X, yeah.
What kind of Xbox you looking for?
The
The
new
new
one.
one.
Oh,
Did you get one or not yet?
Not yet.
I know you said they were like scalping the fuck out of them.
Oh, yeah, they're like double in price.
That's
And then you
ridiculous.
say Big DOS on YouTube. You know Big DOS? Does like all the giveaways.
Yeah.
Well, like 6 of them.
That's
the
the kind of
giveaway?
guys,
Yeah.
Fucking just killing the market for everybody
Kid,
else.
if he happens to listen to this, can you give one away to me?
You know what we say here on the 12th Parsec. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
I hate when people
He
do
bought
that
like
shit.
6 of the new Xboxes and like 7 PlayStation 5s to give away to Uber drivers.
Wow.
Yeah.
To like DoorDash and Uber.
DoorDash and Uber.
To random people that are probably like, thanks, I wasn't going to buy one of these.
Like, thanks. These
They
are
probably already got it posted on eBay, scalping it.
you're probably trying to buy one right now.
Oh, I'm not paying scalping prices.
I don't get that, dude.
What
Rob
are they going
does
for?
that shit.
Almost like almost $800.
Papa was
Brand
doing
new
that
from
when the
Microsoft. They're
PlayStation came out.
$4.99, but
yeah,
people
but
want to
after
sell
talking
them
to
for $800.
Rob,
I'm
apparently
like,
he just
fuck
likes to
you.
make that extra, you know? He likes to scalp
Yeah, he
people.
fucking does that, dude.
He does,
Bought,
he
he
does.
bought like 3 PlayStation 5s when they came out and then turned around and sold them for like
8.
500 over what they're worth.
He sold them
Yeah.
for like $800-900.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
don't have
yo.
a reason to buy a PS5 anytime soon because there's
Like-
no games that I want on PS5 right now.
Like the thing is with like Rob, like he works so much overtime and then he like doubles up prices on things, you know?
He's got to have money.
Either that or he's
gotta have
spending
money.
it as
He's
fast
talking
as
about
he's
him on the
making it. I don't know.
Papa, you fucker, dude. He's gonna listen to it. He always listens to
what
him.
if like so?
Turns
I like
out he has
people-
like this secret gun collection we don't know about. It's
I like
dude,
people who
what?
do that. Like you see somebody like that guy's got to have money, and then like he's just
Gotta.
like completely in debt.
Yeah,
Like he's never gonna get out of what
that's
he
usually
owes.
how it is.
Like
That's
you see
usually
like
how it
really
is.
like rich people, like a lot of famous people are that way. Like they're so in fucking debt. Like
Yeah.
a lot of football players are like that. I know that because
Yeah,
they try
'cause
and
they
live
go
the
and they get
lifestyle.
that contract for several $1 million, and they're just like, I'm gonna buy an $8 million mansion.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, dude, it's gonna take you 7 years to get that $5 million.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
We knew a guy. Our attorney actually for the band was Birdman's attorney, which was for the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
And like he said that guy like he fucking had to bail him out of all kinds of shit and give him a place to live, and like the guy was just a total fuck up, blew all everything he had, and he was like allowing
He had
him
like,
to like
didn't he have like rape allegations against
all
him and
kinds
shit?
of shit. Yeah, the attorney was like just constantly back and like gave him a house to live in. And it's like, dude, like, how could you be that big of an idiot? This is the way famous musicians are, though. But yeah, don't fucking scalp, you fucks. Jesus Christ.
He was our attorney on when we signed our record label.
Yeah.
And he was like a friend of our parents. So
He showed up to like the signing on like $125,000 custom chopper. It's like a weird flex, but it's kind of a cool
with
flex.
like a suit jacket and shorts.
Yeah. And he had like really long hair with a ponytail
His office is it's in a fucking like airplane hangar.
for his own jets.
Nice.
Yeah, dude's got money.
Like he's probably
He was Avenged
What-
Sevenfold's main attorney.
That's backcountry right there. You don't want to go there. No, like I don't know. I just feel like people that have a lot of money have a lot bigger problems than we do.
Yeah,
You know, we're just worried about if
I don't
DJ's
know
going
if
to
they're
mix those
necessarily
bottles
bigger
together.
problems. They're just more expensive ones because they have money.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
It's
Me,
a-
I just like worry on his tool truck gonna show up today, so I can.
Dude
do the
is just
job.
trying to pay off his tool truck debt right now, dude.
Oh, man,
And I'm trying to buy his Glock.
so true.
So true.
How do you win all these fucking raffles? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you saw the turbo on
Yeah.
that one? Yeah.
Yeah, how? What? You gotta have a secret, dude.
He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
was-
enter them.
So Randy,
Oh, you got to
Johan-
enter them to win.
That's my thing. Is I see a raffle, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna win.
I did. I entered one raffle in like my entire life, and I won a fucking tattoo.
I used
Oh yeah,
to
because Big Doss was doing that with his fucking 8 PlayStations he bought. He's like, I'm gonna raffle one away online. I'm like, I'm not gonna enter it because I'm not gonna win. See, that's my problem. I could have
Yeah.
probably won.
I used to be in your shoes, and then I
Yeah.
won a Glock, and then I was like, wow, that raffle.
Did you get addicted? Like addicted to fucking
No.
entering raffles?
Oh, so what
He's like
happened was-
severely-
He's like, shit, I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket.
Johan is so he's his channel on YouTube's I am JDM Gear. He used to be a coworker out here for DHL.
Okay.
Is he
he's a
shoe boy?
yard dog?
Shiboy.
Yeah, I guess you
I
could
feel like
say
we've met this guy at a show.
you probably have, honestly.
Okay.
So this is some crazy stuff. So
Did you
he
guys
moves
hear
out
that?
there,
Or no?
and he enters a
Oh.
raffle for this like 240 SX with a Skyline motor, right-hand drive. Sure enough,
And he won.
He won it.
What?
Yeah,
Does he
guy
have
did?
it?
yeah. So that purple car you see in that video, that he won that.
Your coworker, your old coworker.
Yeah, the one that runs. So if you did watch a video, the Samoan guy,
Uh-huh.
the one that's like, "Hey Darren, you won." Yeah, he won that raffle for that 240.
Nice.
So the secret is just entering.
Just entering. Don't think they're scams, but the
I'm
point.
going to Big Doss tonight,
All right.
dude. I'm entering that
So the
fucking
way-
raffle, dude.
So Johan's been getting sponsorship,
And then he's gonna scalp
through
you on the Xbox he wins.
His friend Randy runs a auto shop out there called Auto Up Garage, and they specialize in like
Shout out.
LS swaps. Yeah, that's a pretty good shout out. His name's Randy.
Randy.
And so they're getting sponsorship through the garage because they enter like these events and stuff.
They enter raffles.
Yeah. So Johan, I guess you could say that. Johan sponsored through Max Speeding. So like he just has to basically promote them.
Okay.
And he got a free turbo through one and was like, hey, you know what? To promote our shop, why not do a turbo giveaway? So all you had to do was basically just.
So did you win the turbo he won?
yeah,
Because that's fucked up.
No, it's not like. No, the sponsorship sends it, so it's either they raffle it out or they use it on custom.
Oh, okay,
cars.
okay. That makes sense.
So what happened was all you had to do was just promote Auto Up Garage. Shout out to Randy, that was it.
And that's
My
what you
wife
did?
Had to share and just promote their
So you
business.
didn't even have to fucking like pay?
No.
My wife won
No
like a
money.
ring light because she likes photography, and it's like a little camera, like little ring lights, and it was a raffle, and she entered it, and I was like, stupid, not gonna win. She won it. So see, that's my problem, dude. Is I'm just like so negative
I got 6
to
free.
raffles.
I got a thing for 6 free gifts to Adam and Eve, but I had to spend like $50 to get them.
So surprisingly, only 15 people shared and did a shout out to Randy and
They just picked the person they knew.
Yeah, apparently.
Have you
just
ever run
kidding.
a raffle, Shay?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
See,
Just once.
what was it? He's like, pack of gum.
He's like, you know, at the gas station when you pay and you get to spin the little thing. I got a free soda.
So,
free Coke.
funny story. That's actually how I got my motorcycle license.
What?
Yeah.
You want a bike?
No, I got
won the license.
I got the class for free.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow.
In a
And I went
raffle.
to I went to a bike night at the Harley dealership, and I was like, well, I don't have a bike. I was like, and I don't have a motorcycle license. I was like, so a helmet, an oil change, some Harley Davidson gear. I was like, or get the class. And I was just like, dropped all my tickets in there. I was like, I don't need any of that other shit.
So you got your motorcycle
Sure
license
enough.
before you got a bike.
Yeah, I got my license before I got a bike.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Because of a raffle.
Yep.
So were you going to buy a bike prior to getting your motorcycle license? It's like, no, had no intentions.
Not really.
That's cool though.
So because you got your license, you decided to get a bike? Or do you have your license
both.
for a while?
No, I mean, I got my license in like March, and then I bought a bike. Yeah, in May.
I feel like you're more likely to win a raffle in person than like say like an Instagram raffle.
Can't
how we
say
got
that,
the
dude.
turbo.
I want a turbo.
Or something. That was Instagram?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he just said.
Oh, fuck, dude.
He's had to share it.
Mine was in person.
See? In person.
See, my
So-
tattoo is in person.
Like, big shout out to Johan because like that raffle was legit with the spinning wheel.
Uh-huh.
That was actually pretty cool.
Hey, shout out to Johan.
So what happened when I won my free tattoo was there was this tattoo artist. She was new at the shop. We're playing there at a grand opening party, and she was really drunk, so she wasn't promoting her stuff. And it was like you gave her $20, and she gave you like a ticket. Well, she had this little bag with her, and like she was just hammered, and there was only $20 in it. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna put $60 in there. So I gave her $60. I got 3 tickets, and I won a free all day sitting. I kind of hustled it, I think, a little bit because like I
Yeah.
scoped. I didn't just like
Sounds like
I
you
knew I was
hustled
gonna win.
You hustled a drunk girl.
There was like there was a 75% chance I was gonna win that raffle.
Yeah.
Good odds.
Yeah.
I like the odds.
What was crazy was
Never tell me the odds.
The craziness was I ordered a gun before when I went to go order a gun, like I put in for the raffle. So when they called me, I thought that like, oh, my gun's there. I got to go do the background check. But Khalil was like, hey,
And that was
man.
the Glock.
Yeah. So he's just like, dude, like you won the Glock. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I thought you were calling me for my gun that I ordered.
What a beautiful gun.
Definitely.
I've been having this weird run-ins with getting money. I got like 3 checks over the last few months.
Dude,
Have you?
Dude, same. But the problem is I turned my 3 checks into a Honda motor, and the Honda motor still
No,
sits
like
in my
they sent
garage.
one of them was like it had something to do with because I filed bankruptcy back in the day, and I think it
Oh,
was
it
like
wasn't Big Daddy Trump?
back pay on like the back shit they owed me or something like that. And it was like a $1,300 check. And it was like they said they finally like settled something, and then I got my money. And it had my name on it, and I was like, this has got to be fake.
Yeah.
And I think I have the check right here because I did it in the podcast room.
Oh, I see. You got to check on things. I get it.
So I got like $1,300 for nothing. I like the only thing like I had in my account with this was back in like 2000. God, I don't even know, dude. Probably like 2013, 2012, when I ended up like filing bankruptcy. So I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. It's got my name, Heath Anthony Hitchcock. Boom, go ahead, fucking cash that. It was real. Went in my account. I got another one like a week later for I think it was Sprint or something like that said they owed me money. It was like $75. And then I just got a thing in the mail the other day that said that I had like unclaimed property. I filled out this thing when Josh was in the band,
I remember
and
that.
Josh got like $75, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't get anything. I was like, it's got to be a scam. Well, he ended up getting his check, and it worked. So they sent me a thing, and this is back when Josh was in the band. They said that I never put my check in my bank. So they were just going to turn it over to like the Nevada something fund.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
And it's $300.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck you guys, give me my check. Like I never got it.
Damn.
So that's kind of like some weird luck I've been having lately.
There's a lot of people asking Biden.
I'm not like trying to get cocky about it, but like you guys are the first people I told about it because it's kind of cool. It's like a raffle, but not really.
See, maybe I'm salty to raffles because I just haven't won anything.
dude, you just gotta enter.
I do.
Like
Dude.
there's raffles that are free to enter. Like,
Yeah.
you just say, hey, dude, I want to participate in your raffle. Is that cool? Yeah, man.
I tell people all the time, you can't win the lottery or dream of winning the lottery if you don't play.
Very well
That's true,
said.
We live in Las Vegas, Shay.
All you have to do is drive to Prim.
There's no lottery tickets here.
He's right though. Just drive the
They're 45 minutes away in either direction.
I used to play the lottery like all the time when I lived in Colorado. Like every Friday, I get paid. I go grab like scratch tickets, and I think I won like a couple of bucks.
Yeah, I spent like $100 one day on scratch tickets
Yeah,
because I was like, hey,
Did you get your money back?
No, I got like
You had a bad day.
$3
it's
and a
bullshit too. Because like
scratch.
it says like 1 in 5 wins, so I'd always buy like 10 tickets, never fucking win. I'm like, what are the chances? Because like that's bullshit right there. Because there was a 20% chance I was gonna at least get one of those. No,
I've gotten $200 from one.
A scratch ticket?
Nice.
Damn, dude.
Me, it's just always like,
That's
oh,
pretty
hey,
solid.
you want a free ticket? You
It
know,
was off of like
Go
a
get your
$5
scratch.
one or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
like if I'm gonna play my odds, like I'm gonna like get on Backpage or something like that.
Gotcha.
I'm either gonna get laid or arrested. So that's gambling
Or a
right there,
tranny.
dude.
Hey, so
Yeah. That's like, yeah, that could happen too. Just go about a dick that's bigger than yours.
Yeah.
so this is actually kind of crazy. So I got a package on Thursday.
Tranny package or just a normal package?
Just,
Okay.
Just a freaking package from like UPS. And my dad's like, hey, you got a package? I'm like, I wasn't fucking expecting a package. What the hell are you talking about? So I go over to the package and I'm like opening it up. And I forgot that I ordered a NGR Type S blow-off valve from from like last year. When,
It just barely came?
yeah,
Jesus.
I was like, wow. So now I have a Type S blow-off valve that's just chilling in a box in my room.
You're like, wow, now I don't need this.
My friend Zach in Arizona sends my wife and me packages all the time. I'm like, you got to be careful because like sometimes you open it up and it'll be like a big ass fucking dildo or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes doing that stuff.
So like you're like, oh, I got a package. Like the whole family's around. You open it up. You're like, oh,
He was the guy.
Zach.
He was the guy I was showing you guys shaking his ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Zach.
That guy.
So like, yeah, he'll send you like one. He's like, here's this part. I'll send the strap on next week or something like that. You're just like, oh my god, Zach.
Wow.
You'd be like, happy anniversary. It's double-sided.
Box shows up, fucking vibrating.
I got my I had to get my colonoscopy done. Then like he sent my wife like this like nurse lingerie. He's like, tell Goose, sorry, I can't be there. Can you please wear this for me? She's like, look what Zach sent me. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking great, dude. Like those
Yeah,
are the kind of
so-
friends that are good to have, man.
So a while back, what happened is they were like, because I put down like a $200 deposit on this blow-off valve, and they were like,
Jesus, dude.
we're having some back orders. Instead of refunding your money, is it cool if we just send it to you when it's available? And I'm like, yeah, I
So-
don't care. I'm like, I really need it.
You lost $200
They finally sent it to me.
and you
a
just
year later.
fucking just into thin air, forgot about it.
Yeah.
He could have never got it.
I lose like $10, dude, and I fucking have to like tear the whole house apart.
He's like,
Oh man, I've had friends way back steal my stuff so many times that it's like it just doesn't faze me anymore.
Wow.
Like, apparently I didn't need it because apparently I didn't have my eye on it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, this is you know what, guys? This is probably like one of the slowest but most entertaining podcasts I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's chill,
Pleasant.
very pleasant, just sipping whiskeys. This is nice.
Yeah.
I
I mean, like,
this.
I work at a mechanic shop now, so like every time I'm like, oh, that 10 mil disappeared. I guess I'll get it on the next tool truck that rolls through.
God damn it, DJ.
you know what you need to do with that? You just need to, bulk order 10 millimeters.
I actually did. So it's and what's funny is Cornwell Tool Truck actually carries a 30 quantity 10 mil set.
That's good.
So if you miss your
You
10
need it.
mil, sadly enough, they sell these Cyclops magnetic flashlights, which are really cool because you can stick them on, and there's like 3 modes, like bright, very bright, really super bright,
Mm-hmm.
I
and
had
it's
something similar to that.
it's rechargeable. So like you just plug it to a USB cable, wait for it to charge up. There's indicators that will let you know when it's fully charged or when it's almost going dead. And being magnetic, let's just say
That sounds like one of the gifts Zach sent me.
using it under a car.
I have a flashlight. It goes like high, medium, low.
Yeah,
That's the vibration setting.
Do you really?
No.
Oh,
So this light is awesome.
I thought you were using your electric shaver.
Can you link me?
So the magnet on this flashlight's insane, dude. Like when you use the magnet,
Flashlight?
you're just like you literally have to like grasp it to get it back off. Well, not paying attention.
Yeah, sometimes you got to grasp it to get it back off.
Not paying attention, take the car off the lift, tell the customer your car's ready, don't worry about it. Disappears. I'm like, I fucking left my flashlight under that car. Well, I guess I'll see it next year when it comes back, or
So there's a car driving around Vegas right now
with a
with
flashlight.
the flashlight underneath.
It's
it.
not underglow. It's DJ's flashlight. You forgot it.
They were like, is this a GPS tracker? I'm like, no, it's my fucking flashlight. Can I have it back?
She's gonna find that fucker in November and give it to her husband for Christmas.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
they're $50 on the tool truck. It's like,
Exactly. That's what she's going to
Yep.
tell him.
Yep.
I got that for $50 on the tool truck.
What is this tool truck you keep bringing up? Is it somebody that drives around and sells tools?
Exactly what it is.
so yeah, your major tool industry people, they do. They have a tool
What's your
truck.
tool? What's your tools you bought?
Expensive
Is
tools
it
like
Mac?
There's Mako and there's Cornwell.
And Snap-on.
Patrick won't get me the
Snap
Snap-on.
on.
Snap-on's definitely been a family favorite, but Patrick won't pay for the Snap-on.
Snap-on's the expensive
Bro,
one.
Yeah.
Snap-on's expensive.
Oh fuck yeah!
I thought so too, and then you go on the Mako truck and you're like, holy shit, these
Your
wrenches
family
are
uses
just-
Snap on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Blue Point, Snap-on, like we're big on those tools.
Damn, dude. Ballers.
Patrick's a baller. He's just got Mako everything.
I get like the Cobalt
Okay.
Lowe's brand.
Lowe's brand, yeah. I mean, I think even O'Reilly's carries
hate Lowe's.
Cobalt.
Stanley.
I got
Stanley
a set
has
of
gotten
Matco
very
wrenches.
cheap, but I have these ancient Stanley ratchets, dude, that
Yeah.
are like insane.
Old
like,
Stanley tools work.
Yeah,
They
great.
last,
Yeah.
dude.
The ones that are made today, don't buy them.
No,
Because they got bought out by somebody.
the new ones you
Yeah.
gotta
Made
in
just
China
fucking
now.
snap them off, dude. Like,
The old ones that were sold at like the real Sears,
yeah,
Yeah.
like dude, like
yeah, the
those
made
were
in USA Stanley was like high
Yeah.
quality shit.
like I have a
Now it's-
couple snap-on drives that are like fucking
Craftsman,
handed
too.
down
The
from
old
like
Craftsman
my
tools.
dad to him, from him
Okay.
to me. Still running like a fucking champ, dude.
Yeah, same.
Stanley
and the cool
and Craftsman
thing
used
is
to be the shit.
the Snap-on guy doesn't live far from here. His little house is just a block away.
Okay. Oh, I see his
So-
truck. Yeah.
Yeah, so like.
Oh, yeah.
So if anything breaks at Snap-on, he still warranties. It doesn't matter how old it is.
I'm actually building 3 black Honda Civics with green underglow right now. We're gonna follow them to work one day.
You're gonna get 3 T66 turbos, some NOS, and a Motec.
Yeah. If that guy doesn't show up to work one day,
I don't
Damn,
get it.
Hector.
don't come looking at this house. FBI.
Turns out it was just a bunch of TVs.
Oh, man.
Just a bunch of DVD players and VCR equipment.
VCR equipment.
Sorry, DJ. I know it's not the new Fast and the Furious, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Not
good, man.
stomping fucking parking garages down and flying into outer space, but we're still trying to hijack trucks.
Was what the fuck's his name? You Can't See Me.
John Cena.
John Cena really in it?
Yeah, he was in it
God damn it.
How do you know though?
because I watched the movie.
How'd you see
But
him?
you can't see him.
He didn't play that character in the movie. You could totally see this guy. He
I
tried
saw-
to play like some super spy, and you're just like, I don't see this guy. as
You
playing
thought he
a
just
spy.
aced it, huh?
You just said it. He can't see him.
Yeah. Joke's on me, I guess.
There you go.
Can't see him playing in this movie. That's why they chose him. Makes sense.
That's
John
funny.
Cena, dude.
So
I
was
didn't
there
care. I was
alien?
just
Was there
like-
aliens in New Fast and the Furious?
No, just the Fiero, dude. And I was like, yeah. Fiero's all out
Did the
here.
Avengers come in anywhere?
Believe me, if they wanted a spin-off of Avengers, they could make that happen.
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
Probably my last question. Why do you guys think? Well, I'm gonna take it there.
Uh-oh.
Why do you guys think that this UFO shit is becoming such a thing right now?
Probably
Out of
'cause more
nowhere.
people are seeing shit out of nowhere.
Yeah, but why is
Never.
why is the fucking like social like the medias and shit fucking publicizing it now?
Because the
There's always been
CIA
just as many sightings.
Yeah, but like, you know, recently with the more recent like declassifications.
Are you asking him?
No, I'm saying like that Like that's probably why it's being brought up more, because there's been recent declassifications of it.
There really has been, like from the Pentagon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what are they declassifying? Because I still haven't seen actually any physical anything.
You just said what's up with all these recent
They're
UFO
saying it, but like I'm
sightings?
not. It's just like this. Now they're like showing UFOs, the same shit we were seeing back in like the 70s.
It's because, they're already at the peak of technology, man. They don't need to improve their spaceships anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what do you call them? Bullshit?
I don't know. I just think there's a bigger agenda.
I don't know, dude.
I guess I could fill you in on the. I don't really want to bring this to a religion side of things.
Shay,
It's zombies.
Shay, take the stage, buddy.
Zombies.
You don't believe in aliens, right?
What's up?
You don't believe in aliens.
No, but I kind of see where they're going with this. So
Do you believe that there's life in this universe other than us?
no.
Okay.
No.
So what I'm gonna get at is
What about God?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's where I was gonna go with it, and it's so. Man, this is
Hit me with the sauce, DJ.
Oh.
I was actually legitimately asking, like, yeah.
okay. I mean, if you hate me for bringing it up, you hate me for bringing it up.
No, Shay's got to go though. We'll see, buddy.
Okay, so there's this thing called the fig tree generation.
Okay.
That's in scripture, and it stated that the fig tree generation would last 70 years, if weak, 80 years, if strong. So the fig tree generation won't pass until the Great Tribulation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll fill you in more.
No, I don't. My wife likes the Great Tribulation.
So the 70-year mark came around, and it's the year 2011.
Okay.
And you had the Pope, John Paul II, stating that, hey, we're going to party to the end of the world, man. And, 2012, a whole big thing.
Which was completely fucked up.
Yes. Here we are on the 80-year generation mark, and look what's going around with you.
What?
So, well, you got basically all the nations being told what to do. You got us wearing masks. In scripture, it says when the mask is unveiled and God pierces the veil, there's going to be basically the believers will be taken away.
The believers of God?
Yes, the believers that believe in
Oh.
Jesus Christ were supposed to be taken away
Where?
to basically heaven. We're supposed to disappear before God's wrath. And that's why I feel that they're throwing the UFO agenda. They did Avengers Endgame the way they did it. That's just my take.
So, God. I don't know. Because you don't believe in do you believe in God as like a higher power?
No, I believe,
You believe
in God as
being
being a
as a
physical.
being.
Yeah.
As a being, okay. Not an
Yeah.
alien.
No,
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Curious. What's your take on that, Shay?
I think if it takes billions of light years of travel speed to reach another galaxy,
comes the science.
that, especially with science, theory of infinite, things like that, there's no possible way that there's not something else out there. I mean,
I agree. I feel the same way.
there's an infinite amount of possibilities that, there is, and there's an infinite possibilities that there isn't.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So until it's disproven,
It's like a ghost.
yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's like believing in a ghost or having unexplained things happening.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily say it's from a ghost, but you also can't explain it. So
I think that the reason that everything's coming out right now is because something big is about to happen. And they're just like what you said, literally something big is going to happen.
Right.
And they're just trying to fucking get everybody ready for it.
do you believe
I
that?
don't think that it's what he's saying is going to happen. No offense.
No,
Everybody
you're
has their own
good, man.
beliefs.
Um,
But I believe that something big is going to happen.
Do you believe that something big is going to happen?
And they're trying to cover their ass before it happens.
I don't know, man.
Because
I don't know what to believe
Like,
anymore.
Yeah, it's
the-
hard,
so-
right? It's hard.
Because like the whole thing that you're saying is like because like the reason the whole entire was it like the Maya calendar was the 2012 thing, right? Was it the Maya calendar that
What's up?
stopped at 2012?
No, it's actually in the Bible and Scripture that the fig tree generation will not pass.
Well, when did they?
The
What was the
years.
2012? No, it was the monks.
No, it was the Maya
think it
calendar
was the
that
monks.
ended. I think.
Was it?
I think
2012 was the Mayan calendar.
Maya
Was it the Maya
calendar,
calendar?
You know what my theory is on that?
Well, they fucked
The
up.
guy
'cause-
writing the fucking calendar died.
probably.
Probably had a little too much freaking
Not only that, but like everybody
passed out one night. That was it, dude. Done.
completely fucking forgot about leap year, and it was supposed to happen like 100 and something years ago. But
Yeah.
I mean, the
So-
math was slightly off on astronomy there. Only a little bit.
Did they just think this guy writing this calendar was gonna live forever?
Yeah, that's why, it's just like, maybe he was, and he just kept going and going and going, and that was his life's work. And then he died.
Yeah.
have you? Oh, you guys haven't seen Jungle Cruise yet? Never mind.
No.
All right. Well,
So do you believe in like the Maya and all that? Like the
No, because what I just told you, it's actually.
Okay.
so you don't
it's-
believe that like all these dudes, like these fucking pyramids and shit that were built were
Thousands of years before Christ.
It happened. That's why we have the story of Noah in Genesis.
Huh. Because, yeah, that was like what? How many? Yeah, like 3,000 years, 4,000 years, something like that. Some of
before
these.
Christ.
Maya was in like what? The
Yeah, it was
hundreds?
before Jesus.
Yeah.
The Maya
Noah
temples?
was before Jesus.
I just don't understand how like this. So that's why I believe in like a higher power. I do believe in a God, but I believe in a God as being a higher power.
Okay.
And
Do you
I think
believe
that some
everybody was
aliens got bored one day and fucking threw us
So
on
you
this
believe
planet.
everybody was created from God?
No, I can't.
I
be.
do.
You do?
Yeah.
So what about the Egyptians?
Yes, that was his first creation. That's why he sent the flood.
So why do he take so long to show his face?
Like, what do you mean?
Like why did the Egyptians not talk about this guy? Why did they have their own gods?
I think you're forgetting the point of what Egyptians are you talking about? Egypt today or the Egyptians before the flood?
Before.
So,
They're gone. You only had Noah and his family that reproduced the world.
Yeah, but they have like these scriptures and like these pictures in their pyramids
Yeah,
of their own gods.
right.
this is where that story loses me.
No, because
What happened to
this-
cavemen?
Yeah, cavemen too.
They all had like paintings and shit on the wall of their gods. So that's
Where
what I
did
don't
they
think.
come from?
The problem is with back in the days of the Nephilim, the giants, you had supernatural beings. You had the demigods. And God's creation was starting to worship.
But aliens aren't real.
Well, I mean, if you want to consider demigods aliens, then, I mean, yeah, sure.
What do you consider them if they were real?
Angelic beings, alien.
So they're no
same
longer
word.
angelic beings today?
That's my point to you, is you can consider it an alien angelic being. It's the same, from the same name.
Okay.
You know, we're calling Mexicans illegal aliens or throwing it like, really?
Okay, guys. Well, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying that basically.
So an angelic being and an
So-
alien is the same thing, isn't it? Kind of. It can be, depending on how you.
Well, the story of Noah was there was no one pure, and Noah's great grandfather begged God that, hey, Noah is actually pretty innocent. So he went to Noah. He told him what he had to do, and
So if these things are like fallen, so are they still angelic beings then that are like fucking flying the shit into the oceans that are catching on camera?
kinda they so in the book of Ezekiel it states that they're imprisoned within the stars.
Okay.
So within
Ezekiel.
yeah,
That name
so
fucking sucks. I'm just
in
kidding.
the book of Ezekiel, it states that in the end of days,
Uh-huh.
when the seals are broken, these things are going to be unleashed and come down. And so the Pope and the Jews, because he basically leads pretty much with the
Can we
Jews,
still say that?
he's stating that their Messiah is coming this year, that their Messiah will be revealed. But in the Bible, it states that
When? This year's getting close to an end here.
right. So, well, you're just gonna have to take it up with the majority of the
What if?
the Jews, because they're stating their Messiah is coming this year. But in the Bible, it states that this Messiah.
Well, thank God I'm not Jewish.
it
What
states that
happens
this
though?
Messiah is
Alright.
going to be the Messiah of the Antichrist in the Bible. That's what it states.
Huh. So wait.
What if all these guys are in cahoots? Gods, aliens, all that shit though, and then it all comes out.
So you're
What happens to all the other shit then?
Like, what do you mean?
Everybody getting raptured.
Well, basically, with the people that have the faith in Jesus, we're supposed to be raptured out.
But what if he's just an alien?
What if it's all Anubis?
Well, then, I mean, we'll just take it. It's either you fall away from the faith or you stay with the faith.
what if we're all just variants?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what if it's taught? What if it was you were taught, and it all comes out that it's all like is there a path for you guys you're supposed to do when that happens or no?
No, like
No?
because
What if this is just a big simulation?
well, see, that's what I believe they want you to think.
What if
because-
we're all in the Matrix?
Exactly.
Well, no.
What if it is?
I
And
see
you've
where
been
you're
taught since
going.
you were a
I don't
little kid
believe-
about the Bible and
I don't
Jesus.
believe the simulation thing anymore. Really, as I get
much.
older. But
Just I have different beliefs from everyone else. It's no big deal,
And then one day we're gonna see the sky, a little door open up,
right?
hands gonna come in. I'm like, oh shit! There we go.
we're all on the Truman
You
Show.
ever seen
Truman Show, dude. Our light's gonna fall
Yeah,
down.
but I just want so put that into theory because I really want to fuck with your brain here for a second.
Okay.
So if that happens and somebody pops that top open one day, he reaches his hand in like the Truman Show. This motherfucker was right and the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
I've seen my signs.
Okay.
And then we're
Okay.
all wrong.
So you're thinking. So you're saying, not thinking. You're saying all this stuff. You believe all this stuff's gonna happen this year,
Either this year or next.
next year?
I hope I get
Okay,
to meet
so
aliens by next
the-
year.
Like, is this a for sure thing?
We'll definitely have autopilot.
Like this is supposed to happen?
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's a for sure thing. In
Does the Bible stop at any point in time, though?
Hold on. So when we're living in 2023,
right.
2024,
when Holden's talking? I can't hear
I'm
you.
listening.
what are you gonna believe?
That basically one day he's coming. Still not going to change my beliefs.
What happened if aliens touch down by that point?
Well, then I'm just going to see the Nephilim and the giants and the demonic beings coming.
So
into
even
this
if it
world.
was an alien, are you still just going to believe that it's
Yeah.
not an alien?
Well, I mean,
Or is it just
angelic,
what
alien.
you take as an alien?
That's
to
what I
you?
take as an alien.
Okay.
Yeah. It's no big deal.
So we all believe the same shit's what I'm getting at. We just have
No.
different names for it.
well, it's not that. It's the problem is that we were foretold that there's going to be basically a mark of the beast, and that anyone that's left behind is going to go through God's wrath.
And that's
the
where
Great
death metal came
Tribulation.
from. Black metal. Death
So-
of the beast.
What I was
Tree
what I
roots.
was asking him when you were trying to interrupt me is he is saying all this stuff is supposed to happen this year or next year.
Uh-huh.
I said, so when we're living in 2023 and 2024 completely unharmed, what's he gonna believe?
That's
Like
what I was
how is that
asking you.
gonna
And we're on
I
COVID
get it.
25 at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Well,
We all
that's
live in
the
bubbles.
problem is that they're turning the vaccinators against the unvaccinators, and we see it in the mainstream. We now see it that the people that got vaccinated made no sense because
Oh, there's
they're not
definitely a civil war
mean,
going on right
yeah.
now.
Most of the time that I hear from people that got vaccinated, they're like, I just got it so I don't have to wear the mask.
Yep.
I know.
That's
And then I know people that got vaccinated and have had COVID multiple times.
I know people that were getting vaccinated to get the $100.
There's a lot of bribery.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Yeah, there's a lot of bribery going on.
No, it's definitely there's some fucked up shit happening. That's why. So I like hearing everybody's take on this, and I like hearing even
So, I
your
mean,
take. Like I'm not making
you know,
fun of you.
No,
Don't think
you're
I am.
Good. I don't really care. My whole point is that well, you know my take. I believe
Exactly.
the mark of the beast is coming, and I believe that this is an acceptance. To
I
that
don't.
mark.
I don't think that any of it's far off, and that's like what I'm starting to realize is your belief, my belief, anybody's belief. They're all similar.
they're lining up right now.
They're all lining up, no matter how you slice it. Because to me, the shit that's coming out, the stuff they're starting to show on like TV, and they're
So,
not able
like-
to cover.
So like Goose is saying shit's gonna hit the fan soon, and then you say this stuff. So I mean, you like,
Yeah, so that's why
whether
right now,
we believe what you believe exactly,
Oh, I mean, you can believe whatever.
like no,
I'm
what
not
we're
worried
saying
about
is
it.
the way these things are kind of coming in together
Right.
is getting a little trippy.
Well, what's got
Holden
me
stole
is
what I
that
was trying to say. Yes.
here's the Israelis and the Pope, even the Islamic or the Iranians. They're telling me the restrainer is going to be removed, which is basically the Christians, because there shouldn't be any.
What's
Christians, they
your
believe.
religion?
Christian.
Christianity.
Okay.
Um,
I'm sorry. It was
No,
nice
you're
knowing
good.
you.
my problem is that like so the Bible warned us about a false Messiah. They're saying their
So
Messiah.
do we
is
start looking
coming.
for a bass player now or in a couple years? I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want to, that's
kidding, bro.
way up to you.
No, what you're saying, they're gonna make you disappear. So we're just trying to see. What
I'm
we
just
gotta do.
fucking with.
If you get blinked out of existence, man,
If fucking
it's gonna
Thanos,
suck.
if we see Thanos hit that fucking snap, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden DJ's gone.
Yeah. So the way I look at it is I'm going to either vanish two ways. One, they're going to push the mark on people, and I'm not going to take it. There's no way I'm taking
What's
it.
the mark?
That's the point. You accept the mark to buy, sell, and trade. If you don't accept this mark, you can't participate in society. See what I'm
Like the
saying?
vaccine.
Yeah, and basically, I guess you could say my religion says, if you're faithful with God, don't get this mark because it is a deception. So that's where I'm at with this.
Is it like a branding iron or something?
It can be a vaccine. I can see it that way. Just anything that says that, hey, you can't come in the store unless you have this.
Okay,
That's-
so what's your second way of disappearing?
They're going to take us to probably camps. I mean, it could be like a concentration camp, a prison camp. Anyone that refuses the vaccine, I believe we're going to be going to a camp because we can't participate in society, and that's the way I see it.
I have a great movie idea. Did I ever tell you guys about that?
I think they
Songbird already did it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone's probably already come up with this.
It's called the penetration camp. It's just like everybody fucking all the time. Great porno idea, right?
Yeah,
It's just like you
we're gonna put that one on the fridge, Goose.
yeah, you just like the fucking the hottest people on planet. Put them in a penetration camp and just watch them fuck all day long.
So that's where I'm at. And
Okay.
my life's definitely going to be changing if they decide to force this upon people.
I
in a
think
way
everybody's
of
life's going to be
staying in.
changing pretty soon.
Well, I mean, I don't see it because like anyone that doesn't really associate or think that, oh, it's not the mark is probably going to go get this to participate in society, right?
No,
No?
I think that whatever
Okay.
higher power is watching us right now is like, these guys are fucking up right now. We're gonna have to step in pretty soon. Hey, let's start dropping some of those bean things in the ocean to get their attention. That's what's happening.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in the sky.
as long as it doesn't look like how Reach did, then we'll be all right.
We'll just reach.
Halo.
Halo.
Reach.
You see
Oh,
it,
okay.
Halo.
The planet that got completely burned on the surface until it was glass.
That's gonna happen. This planet's not gonna be around for much longer, I don't think.
Yeah, but I mean, why super accelerate it?
Yeah, I think that's why like there's guys like Elon Musk and shit that are trying to get us off because they know something we don't know.
Well, he did state he was summoning the demon using artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
Just
well,
throw it
he's
out
against
there.
artificial intelligence, but he said it's our only way of survival.
That's okay. So, are you with plant-based food?
Who?
You.
Am I what?
Are you for plant-based food?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
No, so I think that Elon said is the only way to be able to fight off it's the inevitable already is by merging pretty much. And that's why he's coming out with all these like AI and microchips that go in your brain and shit. 'Cause he said that once AI takes over, we're all fucked.
It's going to be Skynet.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You might as well just be a cyborg. So
Yeah,
that way you
exactly.
can fight off Terminators.
Yeah.
So that's what he's saying. It's like he's like literally like the only way that we're going to be able to coexist because once AI starts, basically making itself,
You already have
We're
the
fucked.
accent,
There's-
dude. You're good.
there is no
I'm
need
kidding.
for us. There is no need for us at that point in time.
DJ's like, come with me if you want to live.
You already got the accent, dude.
Stop with the 5G.
Speaking of that,
Not right.
the 5G network sucks.
Terrible.
Terrible.
All of you. All cell carriers.
Do you have 5G?
No.
No.
I only got 4.
My phone doesn't go to it anymore because my phone's smart enough to know what signal is stronger.
We have the iPhone 12, dude. 5G's fucking ass, dude.
It drops calls. I
yeah,
can't download
constantly.
Yeah.
anything.
Because the whole thing about 5G that's different than 4G is that 4G has the big towers that are like scarce around the city,
Well, I
and then
always-
5G is like on top of people's fucking houses,
Yeah.
on top of grocery stores and shit like that. So it's
Yeah.
like you go to a fucking store and you're like, oh wait, my phone works great, and then you go home and you're like, wow, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
One thing that's going to happen pretty soon, whenever they want to really just fucking end shit and watch chaos break out, is they're just going to take like everybody's on 5G. Hey, this is great. And they're just going to fucking cut everybody's self service. And then
I believe
nobody's going to know what to do.
If they
Well-
really wanted to fuck everyone up, EMP,
Internet.
dude.
Internet.
Switch
Take the
your-
internet out.
Switch your phone to 2G. It'll still work.
Well, the thing is like you already know their logic.
We can't
Divide,
function without the
conquer.
internet. Nobody can. We're
Quadratic
all
chaos.
programmed to.
It's all
Bro.
the same.
When you grew up on dial-up,
You fucking
you can function off of anything.
That's not true. You lived your physical life.
Look
You
at
didn't
DJ,
care.
still jacking off in the 70s.
He's set, dude.
He doesn't need the
He's
internet.
set, dude.
Nope. I live my physical life.
Right in his cursive, jacking off to his mags.
That's fucking great.
Real quick before we end this, because it's getting
Almost
we're
2
getting late,
hours.
guys.
Yeah.
How long do you guys think all this shit's gonna last? All this stupid pandemic bullshit.
I
Well,
say
DJ says this year.
I've been hearing a lot of people saying this shit's gonna last infinite.
no. It's you're looking at probably two more years, maybe, because within the Bible it states that the first 3.5 years of the tribulation is gonna be very peaceful.
This is peaceful.
No, this isn't the tribulation. The tribulation starts when the Christians are gone.
Oh.
So you guys are gonna have some good 3.5 year peace.
So we just get
Wait. He just fucking called us out right there. He's like, so you
I'm
guys
just-
are gonna have 3.5 years of
Yeah.
peace because I'm not gonna be here anymore. And I'm like, wait.
I'm just saying, man. Well, it states that the believers in Jesus Christ. So I'm just throwing that out there.
So, I mean, this is a question that I have because there's so many people that speak of Jesus Christ and God as the same person
Right.
or faith in one or the other. And it's like, I don't disbelieve that Jesus Christ was a real person.
Right.
Exactly.
You know?
Plus, there's many names. Like Yeshua HaMashiach was his other translation name for the Hebrew language.
Right?
There's so like that's what I used.
There's Yahweh, which is your Latin.
There's a big difference in I don't know, like I have faith in something, but I don't have a religion. I think that it's the same thing. We just have different outlooks on it.
Yeah.
Like you could have faith and not have to be religious. Does that make sense?
Well,
I think that's what you're kind of
makes
getting
perfect
at.
sense.
Like I don't have to believe. I believe in a God. I do believe in God. There is a higher power. There is a being. I just don't believe that the same you do. I don't believe that
I
it was
know.
this guy that was nailed to a cross.
Yeah.
I hear it. I mean, I hear.
But we have the same faith in things. I think.
But
I think
you must
that
believe in Jesus, right?
I don't believe. I believe in like a story about him. Yes.
But you believe in Jesus, right?
That he was a real person. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I believe
But-
that he was somebody. I believe that this guy. I think some shit fucking happened to this guy that somebody wrote this book about. Yes.
I'm just saying.
And some fucked up shit went down,
Yeah.
2,000 something years
Of
ago.
course, the Romans.
Yeah.
The Roman Catholics did their job apparently.
I don't not believe that,
And,
but I do think
mean,
that
it was prophesied that was going to happen.
I think that the political agenda shit's been going on a lot longer than
Well,
people in the religion are willing to admit.
oh, of course, because in the Bible it states you had liberals and you had publicans. Well, what do we have today? We got Democrats and Republicans. They kept that word.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I think you're kind of like. I do believe that shit happened, but I don't believe the same thing.
I get it.
I believe that Jesus Christ was invented by the same higher power I believe in.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why we say Jesus Christ is God's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I hit my knees and fucking pray every night before I go to bed, but it doesn't mean I'm not religious. I have no religion.
No, I mean, you don't
I
have to
believe
be
in everything that
religious.
everybody has, and I love hearing everybody's take on it. So that's why I asked these
I just
questions.
ask because, like, I hear his name used in vain all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just throwing it out there that that's not supposed
Yeah.
to be a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm just, so
Like when people say, "God damn it."
I don't care for that one. But when I hear like Jesus Christ, it's you're just throwing it out there like that. It's
So you don't say that?
no. I mean, why would you? That's using his name in vain.
Hmm.
When you have something bad happen to you, do you normally just say that or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my point.
Fucking hold it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I use that very often. I don't really say Jesus Christ very often, so I don't know.
I hear you. I'm just.
I mean, I
Throwing it
worked
out
with a
there.
couple of guys named Jesus, but that was the only time I ever said Jesus. I don't
It's all
know.
good.
I think that I think that everybody's on the same page right now of where the world's going to end up. And I think
Hey,
that
as
it's really
long as-
funny.
As long as you guys
And I think that
are at the same point of saying no to this vaccine,
Oh
or
yeah.
any vaccine, then I think you're on a good track.
I think within the
100%
next like
vaccine.
20 years, I'm saying 20 years. I think within the next 20 years, every religion, everybody's beliefs, everything that they believe in, their political beliefs, all that shit is going to be left with their fucking head spinning and they're not going to know what's going on. And then everybody's going to realize we're all equal.
I wish. I'm seeing the New World Order come into play. Every country's being told what to do. I'm looking at the people that run their own countries, like communist countries, being told what to do. And it's like, wait, whoa. Why is China listening to anything? Why is Russia listening to this people?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just
What do you
looking
think,
at
Shay? What are you reading, buddy?
I'm just looking at like someone's running the world.
Shay's
There's-
doing his own research.
I mean, the definition of the word vain, like, you know, to me, because there's several translations,
Yeah.
but like, you know, like back in the day translation, it's the word vain is lying or as uselessness.
Okay.
So, and then in other ways that it's saying it's like, you know, translating to where like it says, but ye pray, use not vain repetitions. So basically, don't talk useless nonsense,
Okay.
not
Okay.
But I mean, I can look at that as in a different trans. Like, if you're going to say Jesus in a vein, are you saying that Jesus Christ is actually useless?
no. That is not at all what I was going for there.
No, I
Because
understand
the phrase continues as, but when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do,
Right, but
for they think they shall be heard for their much speaking. Basically, somebody who talks a lot of useless nonsense
you said
does not
pray.
get listened to.
Right,
Well, me
But
and
you
Holden
did
are
use
trying
pray.
really hard.
Yes, that is the phrase.
right.
Bunch of useless nonsense is talked about in this podcast, and we get listened
Hey,
to
I'm
pretty
just
well.
saying. My point is, when you use Jesus in vain,
Uh-huh.
were you praying?
No.
So when I'll agree with you there, okay, but when I think of somebody taking the name in vain,
Yeah.
I think of, you know, the really hateful religious organizations that are out there, you know,
Okay.
sitting there putting up signs saying God hates gays,
No,
things
I
like
get
that.
it.
And
I get it.
that right there is my definition of
Okay.
using the Lord's name in vain.
I mean, I get it. I mean, God said you can't be in an acceptance to it. So, I mean, I get with what you said. But the problem is, they can't be an acceptance to it because that's in Scripture.
Apple, don't take us down.
I'm just saying.
My point is, DJ, is that like
No,
you're not supposed to use religion as a weapon, and
You're
that's
I agree.
you're not.
Right.
There are those who do,
I get that. But I'm just saying that, like,
and that's my point. Those are the ones
Right.
who are taking it in vain.
okay, I see what you're saying. But that's because we believe God's word's true. So if he says you can't
You're not
be-
in the same boat as them.
Hey, I'm just letting you know that I understand where they're coming from because you can't be in an acceptance to it. You see what I'm saying? If you believe God's word is true, would you participate in that? Would you allow homophobic activity around you?
Yeah.
That's my point, though. Because you want to believe God's word's true if that's true.
Yeah, but you're also supposed to be taught to love thy neighbor.
Right. As you love yourself.
Exactly.
Would you love yourself being a homophobe? Or not a homophobe, but a
That is-
faggot? I mean,
Everybody's got their own outlook, though, so why would it matter?
no, I understand that. But
I see what he's saying. Yeah, like
oh, I see exactly what he's saying. But I'm just saying that the
That's
people
why I just-
that know scripture,
I just don't think
That's
that there could be this one guy
why they
that created
can't.
all and could just fucking pick
Well,
and choose who. Well,
he-
Hitler did it, but
oh, I mean, if you believe the story of the flood in Noah, then you know he destroyed creation before. And he's going to do it again. That's why the tribulation comes, because this is the separation of the sheep and the goats.
I should have drank more whiskey before this.
But that's what we know because that's what's in scripture. I'm not saying anything outside that's bad. Like, everyone has their own views on everything. It's just that when they're out there speaking like this for a political reason, I get that. Yeah, that is pretty much boasting, and you can't be doing that. You're not allowed to boast in God's name. And the problem is a lot of it is I don't really know on how you can really help the world with the word of God anymore. I think we're at a dead end where you're either going to be a sheep or you're going to be a goat. I think the separation's here. I think that the the loss is pretty much at a loss.
So the only light at the end of the tunnel you're telling me right now is we get 3.5 years of peace.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cool. I'll have a Coke.
I figured. But that's where we're at, man.
I'm just kidding. Bad joke. Sorry.
No, you're good. But I'm just saying, as a Christian standpoint, that we're not trying to be mean. We're not trying to be these kind of people. And I just let it slide because I'm saved. Like, I believe in Jesus. But how can I really talk to anyone to believe in Jesus today? I can't, because they're like, well, I'm trans, or I'm this, I'm that. I can identify as this. You're a fucking Christian. You're a piece of shit, you know? Oh, you're trying to tell me what to do in my life? Go fuck yourself. So that's... I don't want to be that selfish prick, but that's where I'm at.
So you're saying you get as much hate for it as these people do the other way around?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
I can see that.
But I'm not trying to just stay. I'm just trying to give you guys an example of why they're doing this. But yes, in another sense, you really can't boast in the word of God. You can't say, "Oh, I'm a Christian, I'm better than you." You can't do that. You would actually be confined and go to hell for that shit.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what
It's
being
in-
a good Christian is.
Yeah.
And it's actually in scripture that if you're boasting as a Christian, like, and we see it, but then in scripture it did state that many will come as a Christian, and Christians will deceive Christians, and Christians will persecute Christians.
So that's where you're thinking that like some of these people,
Oh,
those
some of
people
these
aren't
are
going to make it.
definitely,
Yeah.
Exactly what the band, why can't I think of their name right now? Imminence is talking about.
Uh-huh. So that's
being-
what Shay was saying, is there's people out there like that are pushing the agenda and using it as a power
There's,
as opposed to...
I think Shay's talking about both, though. There's people using it as a power, but then there is your extremists.
I
that
do- I
shouldn't
will
really
say,
be
I
extremists.
do
If
think-
you're saved in Jesus, good for you.
I do
I
think
see where
that
you're
you
coming from.
are you are a
Yeah.
genuine person, and I don't think that you mean any bad by what you say, honestly.
No, I just throw it out there to say that, hey, scripture does state this. What can I really do about it?
Yeah.
But then you got these other ones that are like, hey, scripture says this shit, fucking do it. And
Yeah.
I think that's what Shay's trying to talk about right now. And so I understand his point.
People
what you were
forcing
getting
it,
at, right?
forcing
I
it
got it.
upon you.
Yeah.
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 And really, scripture even states that you can't force it upon people. You just gotta pray for them and hope that somehow they see the light.
I will say that 90% of religions do, though, force it upon people.
Oh man,
At least. I mean, I'm half Hispanic. I grew up in they're all Catholic.
I can kind of like go against that
Say that
because
about
we
the
are
Vikings.
seeing Christians in
What's
other
that?
countries actually be put to death for their Christianity beliefs.
Yeah.
You
So
can also say
it's-
that about the Vikings, since all of them turned Christian.
Wow. I mean, you'd think most of them would actually be on the Greek mythology side, being where their heritage.
Well, they were pagan, but
Yeah.
when they started expanding, they converted.
Makes sense. England was really
I
bad
didn't
at
know
that. England is what really forced the Catholic side of everything.
This is great. This is our first
That's
talk
why you
like this
got
on the
King
podcast.
James.
My father was a
But-
deacon from Mexico, and my mother was a runner from Scandinavia.
Hey man, no big deal.
Nacho
My,
Libre. Nacho Libre reference, guys.
My great grandfather was a full-blooded Indian, so that's pretty cool. Yep. I mean, like, yeah, I see what
They
you're
believed in their own gods, right?
They believed that there was the God, but the Lord of Spirits.
A lot of them were forced into religion, though.
Well, those were the ones that basically got stuck here.
Back to what
That-
Shay was saying. A lot of them were forced into a religion,
He's
especially
not wrong.
getting taken over by the white man.
Yep.
Yeah, they called us the White Eyes. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, this got heavy, guys.
This is great, dude. I like
That's why I
this.
don't like opening up, dude, because then I just like go full bore on stupid shit.
Oh, I don't get mad
fine,
about
dude.
it. I think it's great.
That's what podcasts are here
I'm
for.
still just like really excited about the fact that like we're all fucking down to the point of where something's gonna fucking happen, and nobody actually knows what's coming, but it's coming.
I know. I believe I know what's coming. It's just, I pray that everyone.
I do feel like maybe if you
on a good-
knew, I do think that maybe because I mean this shit makes me lose sleep at night. It really does about the world happenings, everything that's going on, aliens, all that stuff. So I believe in all of it. So like I think that like maybe if you were, I don't want to say a bit more, you're in your religion, which is a bit more closed-minded on your belief.
okay.
You have your one outlook, and that's something that you follow. I follow like 5,000 outlooks.
No, you're
so
good.
that's what I stay up at night thinking about.
You wanna
But like,
see a really...
if I had like one thing that I fucking thought was there, like maybe it would be easier.
Well, there's one good book that I read that like kind of really helped me away, and it was the Book of Enoch.
Okay.
If you ever get time, just check it out.
I'll read.
That
anything,
was about the ancients before Christianity, and on how like ancient Egypt was, and like they even talk about like there's portals, so like you can go through portals and basically like be at certain places.
Pull that mic in a little bit more, buddy, so we can hear you. Your microphone.
So yeah, the Book of Enoch stated that he was basically Noah's great-great-grandfather. It's not in the Bible. It basically was discovered on the West Banks, and the West Banks is known for the Kingdom of Giants, which is funny because you got the band Kingdom of Giants.
I feel like giants for them though were people that were like 5'10" back then.
I hear you, but I mean, they really go in detail on these giants. I mean, they were eating people, you name it.
The
So
Indians,
they were-
the Indians really believed in giants as well.
Yeah. You'll come to find out that a lot of the Indians were actually Hebrew. They migrated from like lots of places from like the West Bank of the earth.
Well, if there's one thing that like they have in common is they all believed in giants. Even I mean the fucking the in Peru, what is the fucking temples down there?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
The Maya?
Machu Picchu. The temples in Machu Picchu.
Oh,
Like they have like the actual clothing and shit down there for like that are like for
Mhm.
these beings that were 8 to 10 feet high.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, what were those for? Like, you know, and it's-
giants.
they just the way they look at it is like, oh, you know, maybe they just stuffed their clothes and stuff like that and made it look like they were bigger than they were. And it's like, nah, there was something big on this fucking planet.
Mhm.
So you're in the Book of Enoch. If you do go scope it out, or maybe I'll even send you some links to basically the points of it.
Send me links to the points. I would prefer that.
Okay. But I don't know. Every time I send you guys links, you're just like,
If you send me-
just sent a fucking link.
Okay, if you don't
Let's
send
scroll
me
by.
like a YouTube video and you send me something I could read that is educational, that might help me understand the inner
And
workings of
also-
somebody else's mind
Send it like
individually,
individually
not in
Okay,
the group
yeah.
chat.
for like the attention grabbing stuff.
I would
Okay.
totally do that because, like I said, I am not opposed to it because I believe in everything, and I like hearing everybody's side to everything.
Yeah, because shit goes in that band chat sometimes, dude. And I lose
And I'm
track.
like, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So there's you're gonna have these angels that fought against Michael and his angels, and basically it talks about the beginning of how Lucifer got kicked out of heaven, came to earth, and then basically made this insane kingdom, which the giants, the angels made it because God did start his first creation of man,
Mhm.
and they made it with the daughters. But the problem is, being an angelic being, they're creating insane stuff like the giants. The Nephilims, another word for some crazy beings. Demigods, like the story of Hercules comes from it. The story of...
So there is still a possibility that all these things could have been alien from another planet. There is a possibility.
I guess. I'm just saying that it does state that Angel and his Michaels fought against Satan and his, and they ended up out of heaven.
Maybe it was the alien invasion that happened 2,000 something years ago.
Anything's
Yeah.
possible.
yeah.
But
and
I
then
mean,
they
if you
buried
think
it.
about
They, what if, like back then, they buried it as a secret then? Because they're like, we can't fucking let this shit out that there's
Well, I'm just
people
saying,
that
it's,
could fucking like do anything that we can not even fathom doing.
Well, it's
So
like
let's
I'm-
make this whole fucking belief on it. This could have happened, man.
Yeah.
Even being in your religion, you got to believe that could have happened.
Well, I mean, if you're thinking alien struck Earth 2,000 years ago, I'm like, yeah, because that army with Satan fell out of heaven and landed on Earth 2,000 years ago.
Because they do technically state that, right?
Yeah, that's... So, I mean, yeah, I get it.
Honestly, dude, like, if there's going to be 8 to 10 feet tall people that are cannibals just running around, like, whatever, I'm done.
I get it.
But it also, zombies.
Yeah.
They're coming.
What's zombies?
I think they're
I think
coming.
what's going to happen, really, in the next couple of years, we're going to run out of gas. And fucking like the Mad Max Road Warrior shit's going to happen.
I don't see
And
that.
only the people that are good mechanics, DJ, glad you have you as a friend, are good mechanics. We're going to build these crazy fucking cars and we're just going to steal everybody's gasoline.
It makes no sense.
Okay, well then you don't get one of my Honda Civics with green underglow then.
Oh, man. Because my problem is you guys are like, we're gonna run out of gas. We still need a fucking car battery to start this fucking thing.
Okay, if you want to get fucking logical about it.
Just let us live in our zombie apocalypse fantasy, dude.
I mean, you can.
I'm
just
also
like-
not opposed to 10-foot tall
Like, I
chicks walking around
understand
big
Mad
asses.
Max,
So
there's a shortage
eye level
of
everywhere.
gas, but there was actually a shortage of oil, and you needed the oil to basically ethanol the gas. And
I don't think we're ever gonna run out
Or
of
we're
oil.
just gonna turn Cybertrucks into monster trucks and just
no, it's
We did
so
talk about this. Electric
we're not-
vehicles is gonna last because we can just solar charge that shit all the time.
those batteries don't last. You're gonna find out that people with their Teslas are like 5 years later gonna be like, "Fuck, I gotta get a battery."
it's not one battery.
I know
It's not one.
massive. Yeah,
No, they're tiny batteries that are all together.
right.
Hundreds of them per car.
Yep.
I
I know
like
we have
thousands.
a Tesla at the shop.
Can imagine those Cybertrucks take to run.
Oh, it's funny because one of the guys I brought in the Tesla was like, "Man, I fucking went to that construction zone, dude, and it's only doing like 35." Well, I come to find out that there's sensors on those cars that if they pick up a speed limit sign, it's gonna do that speed limit.
I haven't heard of that.
You haven't heard of that?
No,
It's true.
I think that's a myth.
No, we have a Tesla.
I believe in your beliefs better than I believe in that.
I'm grateful you do, but okay.
I don't
And,
think that's happening yet.
My thing is how do I see them fucking fly past me on the freeway sometimes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only the fastest.
Effortlessly.
It's only the fastest fucking car in existence right now.
It's like I'm going 90 and this fucking Model X just goes silently as fuck, and it's just like, oh my god.
He's going 90 and this Model X goes, phew, and the guy's like this.
Fucking makes a Jetson sound.
They do when they start. It's funny. I drove one the other
Yeah,
day
they, like,
for a
whir.
car wash.
They like were.
You like get in, it's like. I'm like, holy shit, this makes a Jetson sound. All right, guys, it's been over 2 hours, so I'm gonna wrap this thing
wow.
up.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. You guys, we had some cool
Yeah.
conversations. This is so. Imagine everybody out there that listens to these podcasts though and thinks that everybody in bands are really cool, and like,
Then you listen to ours and you're just like, wow, these guys are nerds.
like imagine the shit that goes through like normal people's heads that's not in a band. They're like, oh, I'm like rock stars. Like, you know, like imagine the big guys that like sit around and have these same fucking talks that make no sense. They're completely irrelevant to everything but ourselves. This is why these kind of
I can
podcasts
already
need.
see the listener like, wow, you got this flat earther Christian in your fucking band? Get rid of him.
But that should be like the perfect thing to just show people out there that like it doesn't matter. We all have different beliefs here, and we all get along great. We're like a bunch of fucking brothers, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like we can make fun of you, but you still come back.
Whatever.
You make fun of us,
If I can't handle your persecution, how am I going to handle the rest?
but no, I think like that's like a good thing. So that's why I like doing these podcasts. But I feel bad for everybody out there that thinks that guys in bands are actually cool because I know I've like 95% of the bands I've talked to are just like us. So
Not very cool.
yeah, they're not cool at all. They're a bunch of nerds that all fucking think their own way. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
We're gonna
Fuck yeah.
really try
Try
and
me
do this
on.
more often. For everybody out there,
Maybe get Papa on.
doubt it.
That would be nice.
I'm not holding my breath on that one.
We're gonna
I
have
really think that he's at a barbecue right now. Partying
Probably
it up. You know
partying.
what? Maybe he took a trip to the drummer of Slipknot's wake. and just gonna
Probably.
party it up.
if we get him down here on a Sunday because we're now rehearsing on Sundays and we don't tell him,
We're just gonna handcuff him to a chair and stick him in front of a mic.
no, because like once he gets here, we're gonna like all just be chilling in here, and then like
I
he'll
feel
be
like I feel like Friday would probably be better
nah, because
because then he'll be like, "Oh, I got to work tomorrow on a Sunday."
he'll still
He
do it
works
though.
Sunday night.
on a
Friday,
Friday.
he leaves rehearsal at what?
And he's gonna
6
listen
on a
to this.
on a Sunday.
Yeah, but Friday night he's got to go get dinner. He's got to go eat not Chinese food.
Well, that's why if we do it like a little early, he has time to go get his dinner after.
I think that we're better off.
He'll bail on a Sunday, dude. He's got to work.
I don't think so. Not if you don't tell him.
That's even more reason he's gonna bail.
All right, Holden. You know what, dude? I'm not gonna argue this.
I mean, he's speaking some good points.
Yeah.
I think that we're better off getting him on a Sunday than a Friday.
Hey, you know what? Just tell him we're gonna have a barbecue on Sunday.
Let's tell him we're gonna have a barbecue on Friday.
I feel like Friday, he doesn't drink on Sundays because he's got to work. Fridays, he wants to fucking party.
yeah, that's true.
Friday, dude.
You guys want to what do they call that? Where you trick somebody?
I don't know.
Deceive.
Deceive.
That's just a Christian word.
All right, we're gonna head out of here. Everybody, guys,
I don't got any more whiskey in my cup, but I
y'all,
got some water
y'all
here.
know what we say here on the 12th Parsec. We said anything that offended you.
Cheers.
Holden.
Go fuck yourselves.
All right, there we go. Cheers, boyos.
See you guys. Love you guys.